So is that... Oh, look at that. And now... Are you picking up stuff now? Because I have the input now up.
Okay, now there's about a 10-second lag.
But is there an actual input?
From the time... Well, I can see it on OBS now.
Yeah, you can see it on OBS because I literally just turned up the input audio.
Yeah.
And is that actually working? So is this working?
And now it is. Now I'm hearing it on.
And it was because of me. Because I turned down the audio input because of that. Because I thought, oh, I don't want to have anything coming through, and it's all my fault. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Novice DMing, where Liam McKinnon is the reason for all of the mistakes that happen, that occur on this channel. We are live, everybody. Everybody want to sound off? You hearing that? Andrew, you getting us all on that?
Is David muted again?
It's David muted again.
Always.
You can give me a thumbs up if you're hearing all of us on that, because that would be the funniest thing in the world. If the first 13 minutes of this is just nothing because of me.
Because of you?
Because of me.
Well, the hard part is that the delay between the two, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm listening for the other folks that are on the other call.
And we just give them 10 seconds to kind of have that? We can totally do that. Hey, Kylah and David, if you guys want to sound off and...
Just start chatting.
Yeah, just start chatting, guys. Let's actually just drop into it. Hi, everybody.
All right, hi.
Yeah.
I think Liam's doing a great job.
Well, thanks, Kylah.
Liam's doing a great job, too.
That's really
I
nice.
think Liam's
Hard on
doing a great
himself.
job, and I'm not just saying that because I don't want to die.
Oh, Noah, that's fine. I can't control what dice are going to do for us.
You say that, but we can't
Thanks,
see what you
You say that.
You say that, but I can't see what's happening back there.
We're good?
I kinda
Fantastic. So yeah, to everybody who is joining us right now live, thank you guys so very much for sitting through in the small 13-minute delay that we just had there. We were just figuring out audio. This is the first time we've ever done this. I hope that what we were doing was entertaining with that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be posting a comment in this thing to be like, hey, check out at this point what's all going on, and the rest of it will just be absolutely hilarious. Prime comedy, I'm very happy for that. But getting back into it, welcome to Novice DMing, everyone. This is our Curse of Strahd campaign. My name is Liam McKinnon. I am going to be your dungeon master. Here in person with me, we have Padon, and then we have Noah, and then we also have our wonderful tech Andrew as well, who's operating all this stuff for us. We're very thankful to have Andrew here. And then we also have, online, we have Kylah and David with us. You guys want to sound off? It's good to see you guys. Well,
Hello.
yeah.
I can't see. I can't.
Yeah. I was going to ask if there's a moment, because I know you're observing the stream as well, Andrew, but if there's a way for us to turn around, like if we're starting to really trust the stream and if it's looking stable and all that, if we can turn the my laptop around so I can see Kylah and David, that would be great. But we'll figure that out. If I'm just listening to Kylah and David, then we're just going to hear their voices. Thank you all very much for joining this very special stream. I will share why it's a very special stream in a moment, but I want to thank you all so much for joining us. Say that again, David?
Nothing.
Squally's gonna die.
You know what? I'm going to probably turn up the speaker here a little bit here quickly. Let's turn this up. Yeah, there we go.
Speaker.
There we go. Just wanted to turn it up a little bit. So, yeah, the first thing I always like to start off with our campaigns, always from the Zoom thing, is announcements. So, going into our announcements, I want to start off and let everybody know that currently I am doing Deadmonton here in Edmonton. It's going fantastically so far. We've done our first 2 nights and it was excellent. And we are going to be going into the rest of October very soon here with the season. I'm very excited to see how it's going to play out. I love my character that I'm currently playing, and everybody's doing a wonderful job. So we're looking forward to that. Thank you all so much for attending if you already have, and for everybody who is going to be attending, look forward to seeing you being there. I'm trying to go through if there's any other major announcements that I have to share. Oh, there is a potential that I'm going to start a Vampire the Masquerade RPG, and maybe uploading that soon. It's a possibility. I still have to talk and see if there's people who are interested in the game. I had my seminar about the game yesterday, and it went really well, so just still figuring all that out and finding people who might be interested in being part of a actual play game for that, which is really great. I don't think I have any other major things to talk about. I really think that's it. Oh, wait, no, that's a lie. It's a Wonderful Life is going to be coming up in December, and I am the understudy for that. I'm also one of the voice people for, I'm helping people with their voices to get character stuff. So I'm a part of that. I'm very excited to be doing that as well. That's really the only other thing that I needed to do as an announcement. I wanted to then turn it over to all of you guys and check in regarding any character questions. Caught up in all the streaming stuff and all that. So if you guys would like to check in or share any fun things, I'd love to hear that as well.
I have a character question. Or a mechanics question.
You have a question? Yeah, for sure, Kylah. What's up?
Can you explain the fancy thing I got one more time, just because I don't think I wrote it down very well?
Regarding the robe, or regarding the boon I gave you at the end of our last session?
Boon.
Ah, okay.
Give me the boon.
Okay, so the boon essentially is this. Because of your incredible speech, I have given you a thing where you, at any one point in the game, will be able to succeed on any roll that happens. Like, if there's any kind of roll you want to have happen or anything that you want to go through, you will be able to allow it to succeed. This means that if you are casting a spell on somebody, it's like an attack roll, and you want that attack to hit, it's gonna hit. I didn't specify if it would be a situation where it's if someone's making a saving throw and we want them to fail, they would fail it. But basically, whatever it is whatever outcome you basically want from one single roll will happen in terms of what a success looks like. So just rolling to hit, and you will be able to roll for damage and all that.
Not the failing part, because I had the failing part written down.
What was it that you wrote down, just so I know?
I wrote down able to choose a succeed on any roll and can have someone fail.
Okay, yeah, so there you go. So there we go. So it is, you can either have them, have yourself succeed or have someone else fail. On a roll. Yeah.
I just wanted to confirm that was the case, because that is very cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. Thank you. Well, hey, you had a really cool speech last time, so I'm really glad you could do that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Very good question there. We're going to have some stuff to really touch up on during the beginning run of this. Does David, do you have any questions? Anybody else have anything?
Had some big breakthroughs with my voice students today. That's about it.
That's fantastic. Was one of them Noah?
No.
Okay, fantastic. Keep working at it.
Have a breakthrough.
keep working at it. Noah.
Actually, had a breakthrough in Noah last week, though.
Okay.
Because Noah's awesome.
Thanks. No, you're awesome, dude.
No, you.
No, you're awesome. No, you're awesome.
Well, wonderful. We're all awesome. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate you. Thank you all very much for being here. Yeah.
A pencil. Speaking of
I
appreciation.
got so many pencils, dude. I've got 6 pencils right here.
Wow.
You want an eraser with it?
Preferably.
Yo, eraser and pencil. Peyton, do you want a pencil? You got a pencil. There you go. Look at that. Andrew wants a pencil too. Here you go.
Oh.
Nice.
He's panicking. He's going full Oprah. You can tell he's nervous.
I'm going full Oprah. Oh, that's what it means to go full Oprah, is to lose your mind. Well, wonderful. So before we start our session here, I do want to share with everybody why I really wanted to go live for this particular day, and why I really wanted to, try something new that we've never done before. the first thing that I wanted to talk about today is that today is September 30th for 2024. This marks the 5th anniversary of my and Noah's Uncle Chris's passing. Yeah, our Uncle Chris was basically a huge... He was like the influence when it came to us for gaming. He was the person who introduced us to Dungeons & Dragons for the first edition. He was the person who also introduced me to many things about Dungeons & Dragons, like just the game itself. Yeah, and what was it? In 2019, and I did want to talk about this, I'll probably get a little bit emotional. Now the nervous energy is emotional energy. My uncle was a tremendous influence for us in gaming, and in 2019 I rediscovered a love for Dungeons & Dragons, the 5th edition. And I started talking to my uncle about it, and we had made an arrangement actually, I think when I was like living in Calgary for a time, that I would like come up from Calgary to Edmonton and we would play this RPG system that wasn't Dungeons & Dragons, but we would play a game together with me, my brothers, and my cousins. And then 2 weeks before the date, on September 30th, we got a call that my uncle had collapsed, and then later on that he had passed away. And it was very sudden. He wasn't even 50 at the time. And it is the reason for myself that I got into dungeon mastering, because I basically went home that day, and then we basically talked, and we said we still wanted to get together and play this game, and we still wanted to have that moment with each other. And here we are 5 years later. It's a very important thing for me to always talk about and acknowledge, because it is also a thing that is the tremendous weight I carry with me every time I do a session. I always feel a little weird whenever I'm dungeon mastering a session, because I always feel like that space and the space in general should be occupied by someone else. And it's not lost on me for that at any point. And I'm tremendously thankful for the people that I have played with, the people that are here at the table right now, people that are online. I love you guys tremendously. And Curse of Strahd has been a very special campaign for many reasons. David, I think we've talked about this before, David introduced the campaign and wanted me to run it, and it is a family game. And it very much is. This is a game where I think we've involved Kylah and David, and I wanted to get Noah involved, and Padon, you're my brother, man, I love you very much. And so this is very much a big family event here. I don't know what it would have been like if my uncle was still here. We disagreed on a lot of things. In fact, I think that many of the things that we do for our gaming table is better in a way than a lot of the stuff we went through before. But that having said that, I am still tremendously grateful. I love my uncle a lot, and I wish he could be here. But I'm thankful for everybody else that is here with us today. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say about that. The thing that was going through my mind, and I was going to write something up here, but I don't know. I didn't have the time to properly prepare something, especially for a big day, because today is also Truth and Reconciliation Day. And for me, I don't know a better way to talk about, respecting the life before of ancestors and acknowledging the life that we have on this land, rather than talking about one of my own very special family members who was lost and who I wish was here deeply, and who I'm very thankful for the memory of them to help me tell stories and share it all with all of you. So thank you all so much for being here with us, and thank you all for tuning in for all this. And with all that being said, I want to do the thing that we did way back when for that same session. Because tabletop gaming for me is a very spiritual thing. It's not just coming around and playing games, it is a thing of connecting with community. What I want us all to do is just collectively take a moment to close our eyes and to bring in wonderful creative energy for ourselves before we begin. So yeah, if you guys will join me Just take a deep breath in, and we'll just reflect. Peyton's already rocking it. And with that, I think it's about time for us to dive into today's session for Curse of Strahd. And here we are. When we last left off with our heroes in the land of Barovia, you were all in Castle Ravenloft, invited to a reception dinner that turned into an almost slaughter of the entire Mardico family. You guys had fought the turned Shadowspawn Elvir, freed his family, and then the rest of basically had escaped through the castle, but were intercepted by Strahd and Squally. Hearing Squally be attacked by Strahd, you guys had come through, and then at Strahd's behest, you all teleported and began to look for a way to find a place to rest for the day to get ready for the wedding. Squally, you were given a very important task. You were said that you were going to be the word is literally escaping my brain, officiant for the wedding that is happening. And you were taken to a room, the old accountant's room to stay in. At our last session, you guys were all presented. Well, you found out that somebody was about to be snatched by some witches, and then you made very quick work of those witches. Yeah, Eren, you were. It was.
I remember that.
Good job. But you were able to be saved at that moment. And at that point, essentially, you guys had a knock at the door, where the maid, Esker, and Rahadin had shown up to drop off some fine clothes. Rahadin had basically told Esker to go clean up the mess that was done in a very degrading way. But you were all presented with an option. You guys could wear the clothes, and if you guys did not, you guys would have Rahadin escort you. But first he left because he had to get some sewing equipment for Sly, because Sly was like, I can make a better dress than this, or make a better outfit. And then he left. But then when the sewing stuff was given to you, you left. You guys had began to sneak around the castle and were trying to find a way to get to the heart. Try and stop Strahd with that. While you were all off doing that, Squally, you were preparing yourself. You also were able to find an iron key that opened up 3 chests that were inside of the accountant's space. And you found that there was gold coins, copper coins, a book, as well as a whole bunch of platinum in there as well. There's a whole bunch of riches inside of these chests. You only took a little bit, but you then prepared yourself and began to go to the wedding. You guys, though, were exploring, trying to find the quickest way to get to the staircase that the heart is accessible to. You had gone there, you found it, but Slide, you ripped your pants, and that, where you guys were, you guys were in a room that when you ripped your pants, essentially, you were outside of the office of Rahadin. And he'd seen you, he'd seen that you had not changed, and he said, okay, well, I will escort you. He closed the door, he came back out, and was waiting for you all to leave. But Wystera was looking at Kari to get a signal to find out what to do next, essentially. And you guys chose violence, and you guys attacked Rahadin.
Wystera chose violence.
Wystera and Kari chose violence.
Is that the signal? Punches.
Throws a javelin across the room. Yeah. The signal. But when you did this, you found out Rahadin was not Rahadin, but it was his shadow. that had taken his form. And you guys destroyed the shadow, but Rahadin had come out. And in one like a 6-second moment, had knocked Wystera down. And you all decided, you know what? It's time for us to get going. We'll be better. And then coming out of Rahadin's office, you saw 4 Vistani that had no gemstones in their jewelry, in their rings, escort you. And they are now with you guys in the actual chapel. As you were all escorted this way, Wystera, you came to consciousness. Eren and Strahd, you guys spaced yourselves out in the chapel, and you could see that there were people attending the wedding. There were individuals in red cloaks, a bunch of general, like, Barovians. You guys saw that there were these kind of, like, gnarly clothed people, like a lot of people who were just wearing, like torn robes and all that. It's a wedding, exactly. Where's the respect? And then there were Sani and you. Squally, you noticed that Ratka was kind of the ring bearer for this event, and when he was going through, he was kind of shocked when he saw the Vistani escort you guys and kind of watch security, especially for Kari and Wystera. But, Squally, the bride and the groom entered, you began to speak, and you noticed that the bride and the groom, there were some strange things going on. First of all, that the bride is actually dead, a deceased corpse. But it still is moving and standing with the help of a Triton vampire spawn. And then, Squally, you noticed and heard through the voice of the groom that the voice did not seem to be Strahd. And so, in that moment, you cast out a powerful spell that would essentially, for 30 days, bar Strahd from being able to wed Irina. And yet, the spell did not work. Because it turns out the person who is being married here is not Strahd, but after revealing himself to be Arrigal, who is here to seek his revenge upon the people who killed his brother. That is where we left off at our session.
Which is us.
Now, guys...
To be fair, I did not know it was not Strahd until after the ring was put on.
Now, as we've established now from this whole audio thing, Liam is the one who makes mistakes. And I made a lot of mistakes at the end, at our last session, so I need to correct a couple things.
It is Strahd.
Guys, I'm so sorry. No, this is just a couple of mechanics things.
Please.
Strahd.
No, Kylah, this is very much not Strahd. However, Kylah, I do need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Now, my robe gives me 1 plus to that, right?
Yes, it does.
That would be 14.
14?
Wait, a wisdom saving? Just like general wisdom saving? Wait 1 second.
A
Sorry.
wisdom saving throw, yeah.
Oh, gosh, sorry, that's so wrong. 22.
Okay, yeah, 22 is very different from 14.
Yep.
Alright, Kylah. So, I made a mistake for last session. You said before that it was like you felt like your spell did nothing. The thing is, your spell has done something very good for you, even though it has not affected Strahd. You realize that as you speak Strahd's name for your enchantment and make that statement for the actual spell to take effect, there is something in these robes that begins to creep into your mind and attempts to overcome you. But you resist it. Kylah, or Squally, you discover in this moment as that happens, these robes have interwoven within their fabric a curse. And this yes.
The curse of Strahd.
The curse of Strahd.
We finally found it!
Guys, we did it!
And that's the campaign.
Found him.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. No. The curse is this, and this is now on your person. If you are to cast a spell that targets the intended bride or the intended groom that is designated within these robes, you must succeed a wisdom saving throw. If you fail, you are incapacitated until the start of your next turn.
Can I take them off?
Sure, if you want to take them off, you don't have to wear them.
Well, okay, so sorry. I do have some questions about order of events because we kind of just like landed. So I cast the spell. Arrigal does a big reveal. He stabs me. Do I still get to do the married thing on the corpse or the ceremony?
Oh, we're gonna get to that. Don't worry. I have that written down. Thanks for the reminder. We are gonna get to that in this moment because that is your surprise action.
And then I'll take off the robe after, because I don't think I can take off the robe if I'm getting stabbed into it. You know.
Yeah, I mean, that's an action. It's going to take you some time to doff the robes. I don't think you could do that in a single action.
That would be quite
Exactly.
a surprise. Just start stripping.
Yeah, just start stripping. Like, what kind of wedding is this? But no, we're going to get to that. Also, this is a mistake I made because of Kari. I forgot this. Kari has her ability up where anyone within 10 feet of her gets a benefit, like her charisma bonus for saving throws. And I didn't remember that for the Voices of Terror that came up for Rahadin. So who failed that save? Who remembers failing that save? You failed.
I don't remember. I don't think I failed.
How much damage did you take from the psychic damage? When that one time with Rahadin, there was a
20 points.
You took 20. Yeah.
I'm down 10 points.
Okay, so you've succeeded. David, how much did you take?
Yes. Is David
I'm sorry, I wrote down a lot of stuff, but I did not write that down.
It would be either 10 points or 20 points.
Oh, that it was, okay, yes, because I have a list here. Okay, yeah, that was 20.
Okay, that was 20. All right.
Yep, I took 20. I just couldn't remember which number it was. Yep, thank you.
Okay. Sorry, I was just fixing something on the camera. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is that because you were next to Kari, I forgot to add that bonus. You guys are going to regain 10 points because you guys would have succeeded on the actual save. I don't know if the math is right, but because I failed it, anybody who lost those 20 will regain 10.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that for Kari. Well, I don't think Kari gets that bonus. Does Kari get that bonus? So yeah, I know you went down, Wystera, so we'll let that stand, but it will basically just be that you regain 10 in this moment.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you, guys. And that is going to be the nicest thing I do for any of you right now. Thank you.
I appreciate you and everything that you do for us.
Whatever you were feeling, you gain a bonus to your thing. Okay, yeah, Kari gets it too. Damn, that's a powerful... Paladins are really powerful in this game. So Kari's at 87, not 70.
They sure are.
Yeah. Okay, now Kari, you had... Kylah, you had talked about the idea of doing this funeral rite on this thing, correct?
Pretty good. I wanted to cast, the funeral onto the body, just in case it's, mainly because I thought it was Irina, but metagaming I don't want to do, so I will, thinking it's Irina, I want to cast funeral rite with the ceremony thing that I have.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you another question, though. I'm going to try to turn this, because I want to maybe help you out here. You said you wanted to be able to change that to being a funeral rite, which I thought was actually awesome. Given the circumstances of this spell, do you want to make this a destroy undead?
You said that was the only nice thing you were going to do.
It would be one of your, I'd have to roll a saving throw at this moment. Because
I can only do one of those. How many of those can I do per?
I believe it says it's a channel divinity. So channel divinity.
I have 3 of those a day, right?
2 times. You have 2.
Save one for Strahd. It's so easy.
Okay, 1 second.
The bookkeeping part of this is my favorite part of it, you know? Like getting everything done, being like, hey guys, I made some mistakes.
The accountant.
I made an oops.
I made an oopsie daisies.
It counts as one of my channel divinities?
This will count, and I'm telling you this basically, it will be one of your things to turn undead for this one particular creature. I'm giving you this thing, or you can just let whatever funeral rite you were going to do fail, and I will tell you why.
Oh, it's gonna fail.
So basically, that's going to fail. I love that you use funeral rite, so I'm basically letting you know that this funeral rite, it will instead be a turning undead, or you can let the funeral rite fail. I'll tell you why in a minute.
No, I don't want to use it yet. I want to save my channel divinities.
Sounds good. So with that, the funeral rite's going to fail, and I'm telling you why right now. Whatever is underneath there is an undead creature. It's not a corpse. It's the living dead. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Hell yeah. This is in a contact place. Oh, I have that's the same number. So you roll again?
I pre-rolled myself to get all this done. And remember, and Vistr, just so I know, where's Twitch in all this? Is Twitch right with you?
Twitch is right with me.
Got it.
I have not suggested anything to Twitch at this point.
Got it. Okay, so once you guys get your initiatives, let me know what we got. I got 25 to 20.
22.
22?
22.
Holy cow. Nobody else? 19 to 15.
15.
Okay. 14 to 10.
10 for Wystera.
Wonderful.
Nice, Wystera.
Thanks.
And Squally, what'd you get?
I got 4.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Squally, no!
Your proficiency bonus.
I got a +2.
And then Kari got an 11. Alright. So, with all that in mind, we're in a beautiful wedding, and Eren, you go first.
And Buddy just stabbed Wystera?
You are seeing Arrigal begin to draw a blade in lightning speed towards Squally, but you beat him by 1. So go ahead and see what you do. And this is you. You're so in terms of the map.
Sly, right?
Sly is next to you. Arrigal is right here. This is Ratka the Ring Bearer.
And get right up on this asshole.
That is that's the bride.
That's
right
the
there.
bride?
That's the bride. If you want to
Is
go.
this him?
No, that's him. Yeah, Arrigal.
Okay.
Yeah, 25.
Damn it. I can occupy same space.
You can run through Ratka's legs.
Right through his legs.
Right through his legs. I love how you just like how you do it. Pew! You just like immediately.
And then I will Rage, and then I will attack him before he attacks.
Okay,
my
you are
bird friend.
raging. Sounds good.
Don't hit my bird. Correct.
He said it before it hit.
Well, it's reckless, but it doesn't need to be. I was in the middle of saying it, so we're still just going. Oh, I have critical. So that's 3 damage dice, right?
That is 3 damage dice on your first attack. That is Weckwis.
Weckwis!
Uno.
That's a 5.
And if you're anything,
Yeah. Yeah.
This is amazing. I'm not going to be able to do anything.
That's 15.
Plus 3.
Oh my god.
21. 21 on my first hit.
20?
What's it?
That's going to hit.
Do I have a rage?
Jesus
Do I have
God.
a rage twice for critical, or is it still just the once?
Huh?
Rage damage is still just the once on brutal critical, right? Like I'm not adding rage damage again.
Yeah, no, it just
Yeah.
stacks on 1.
White voice. Hit him again.
Okay, do it.
21. That's gonna hit, but let's see if I crit again. I didn't. 24.
That just hits.
I'm sorry, just?
No, it hits.
Don't say that.
No, sir.
No, sir. Don't say that. You're rolling twice.
I don't know why I rolled twice. It was an 8.
Okay.
I'm just used to it. So it would be
11.
14.
14 points. Jesus.
So a nice little 35.
You just 30. Just
Run up.
Run right through Raka's legs and just.
Don't touch my bird friend. Don't hit my bird
You
friend.
sprint through the legs of Rekka, and you just smash him so hard that you and Donna D. Thistle Whistle just like tackle the hell out of Rekka in this moment, buckling him in the back. He's like, ah! And he's basically going for the knife attack on Squally. Rekka does get to go still here, but you may have just helped Squally tremendously because. Here's what happens. So normally he would have advantage on an attack against someone that hasn't taken a turn. And any hit with this would be, well, this is still going to apply, would still be a critical hit.
He also has disadvantage on anyone that's not me.
So he has, exactly, so he has a straight roll on this. So we're going to see how this goes. Straight roll, first attack is going to be on Squally. Okay, that's a natural 13. For a 19 to hit you, Squally. Does that hit?
Yes.
All right, everybody.
Yeah.
It's time to get on the damage train. Choo-choo!
Is that the damage train?
Yeah, that's
What?
a damage train.
The camera follows you for that.
Choo-choo!
Everybody just left the stream.
Everybody's gone. All in took.
Trains and
All right, so Squally. So we're gonna start with the piercing damage first of all. This is gonna be a critical hit on you, Squally. Okay. So Squally, you take 7 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and now. Oh. Okay.
That's a lot of dice.
Well, I'm gonna try to mitigate some of that, so we're gonna see how this goes.
Squally, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's too many dice.
No, this is the right amount of dice.
That doesn't count as a wisdom saving or intelligence, does it?
No, this is a physical.
It's a
I need
constitution.
you to make a con saving throw. That doesn't count as
I'm
wisdom
just
or
checking.
intelligence, does it?
No, it counts as constitution.
19.
19. Okay, you're gonna take half.
Oh, okay.
You take half damage. That's good.
There's a lot of d6s.
Okay. Okay, so.
I'm just gonna roll these now.
Okay, so Squally, you would take 61 points of poison damage on top of that. Because you succeeded, you take...
61?
Yeah, you take 30 points of poison damage instead.
I threw out my spirit shield on that, so you can take 6 off of it. That's still something.
That's 24 points on top of that, so you take 24 points of poison
Plus the
damage
7.
with 7 points of piercing, so that's 31 points of damage. Now, he
Okay,
would...
sorry. I already took off the... What was the first number? I already took off the 7 damage for piercing. What was he? 20...
24, because it was 30 and then I
Perfect.
took 6
Okay,
off.
just...
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Now, the good news is that I just looked at it, and I didn't add an extra 8d6 because you took away advantage on that roll, so that's good. And Arrigal is going to try to stab you in the face for that. Yeah, he's going to try to attack you.
Okay.
You have acted, so he doesn't have advantage on this. That's a miss. That's a natural 8, plus this thing in the left misses you automatically. So he cuts, and then he goes, and he tries to stab you across the face, and he misses. Arrigal is immediately going to run from you, he's gonna cut through past. He's gonna get up, gonna jump onto the altar, and he's gonna just start sprinting here to get up here. Let's see, is he gonna get... He's gonna stay adjacent to Squally. Yeah, you really messed him up, but he's gonna stay up there. Oh wait, you were reckless. That's a natural 3, doesn't matter.
Reckless!
Okay, he left your engagement. Do you want to do anything or no?
I can't. I use my reaction for Spirit Shield.
Thank you very much. Okay, great. So he gets up onto the altar, stands there, blade drawn, with this like little halfling spirit around him. We are now at initiative 20. I need the only person that does not need to make a saving throw right now is Wystera.
Oh.
I need
Oh.
I need Squally,
25% chance.
Sly,
Wisdom?
Kari. Twitch doesn't need to worry about this. Wisdom saving throw. I need everyone to do that.
I'm so wise. I'm not very wise.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna go in order of the people I have here.
For a total 8.
For a total of 4.
I'm supposed to be wise. I wasn't.
I think it's this thing's fault.
Okay, succeeded.
I agree.
I'm sticking with this
Failed.
roll, but let's see what I would have gotten without it. Oh, see it.
Failed.
Kept
Cease.
He doesn't
Told
get
you.
to.
Vindication.
So they're good. They're good. They're good. They're good. That's all done. Oh, Kari needs to roll. Kari gets a bonus on this. Kari's good.
I don't trust all of these things.
I don't either.
Okay, so we are in the beautifully lit chapel for Strahd, for the wedding. All of a sudden, Wystera, you see it. You looked before there was a corpse, or you looked before there was a patron to this wedding, and you could see through the illusion. And that person that was sitting in that pew was deceased. And in an instant, the illusion fades. Everything in this beautifully lit chapel goes into a dark, gray shadow.
It's like that other room we found.
The veil is turned over.
Organs or something?
And what we see now, here,
Or like Saturn with a bad and explode.
we see the attendants inside of this chapel. We see the pews themselves. The individuals that were walking in and tripped over a section of pew that should have been fine. The entire chapel is decimated, decayed from years of neglect. There are skeletons, decayed corpses everywhere in the vicinity. This is basically a marriage of being attended by the undead. Or just the dead. And who failed? I gotta know who failed here.
I got an 8. That probably fails.
You were frightened.
I got a 4.
You got a 4? You are frightened as well.
I have
Heck
a,
yeah.
I have a... Don't I have, as a halfling, I think, as a stout
advantage,
halfling,
yeah.
I have advantage, right?
Go ahead and roll again.
Nice. I wanna be a halfling.
16 happened to say?
You are not frightened. Give it back.
Aww.
Stupid halfling.
Advantage to fear!
Okay. Now, there are a lot of
the
people.
source of my fear.
There's a lot of people who are frightened here, including the Vistani that are in this room. Going up to the top, though, we're going to the next people, who are these individuals who are in the gnarled out clothes. There's 3 of them. 2 males, 1 female. The female, she's got black skin, and we see her, and immediately she, like, looks up. That's what she...
Okay!
That's what she... It is. That's just what she is. Anyway, so she and her fellows in this moment, they all freak out, and they howl.
Those aren't people.
And immediately they transform
16 wolves!
into
What an illusion! What?
werewolves.
17, 16.
Right there.
Perfect. Hey DM, can I ask a question?
Yes, you can.
Wolves.
But I'll wait.
Yeah, sure. Okay, you can wait.
What? Can I ask your question? Yep. I'll wait.
They get to roll the saving throw again at the end of their turn. You hear in this moment
That's my question, but not
The-
right now.
instant they come up. They're just going to start going. They're just going to start going here. But they are at disadvantage for their attacks. So what happens is these two are going to grab the lady in the center, and one of them are going to grab this red cloaked individual. They're going to grab them, and they're just going to start attacking. That's going to hit. That's going to hit. They're attacking how many times? They're attacking 4 times? Or are they going to only attack twice? No, they can only attack twice. That's the right amount of times. So they grab that red cloaked individual. They pull them down, and they're going to start just tearing at their body. That is number. Okay, that's 10.
It's T.
So 4, 5 plus 2. Just couldn't do well. I just couldn't do math that instance. So I hit. The other one hit. That is another 6. And the third one here is going to break off and is going to start running right to the head. Is just dashing up to get there at that moment.
It's a good roll.
Okay, so the werewolves have activated there, and now they're going to roll to see if they are no longer frightened. They're still frightened. Okay, so now it is the cult fanatics. The person that got dragged in by those wolves is going to... they're not going to attack normally. They are going to cast Inflict Wounds, which is a melee attack here. That's a natural 1. They got yanked down by these werewolves, and they're just like, ah! Ah! And they're just going to get, torn up.
That's violent.
This individual... Let's see who we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so these are all other ones. So...
Who's on our team?
Right now, you don't know. So, these people can see that whoever it was at the altar just uttered a command to go against Strahd here. So they're going to get a little bit of a flank position on this side.
Grim Reaper.
They're going there. Yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
we're fucked.
They got a
Reaper.
stacked wedding.
Now,
wedding party here.
this person saw the little guy run up
This
here.
guy.
This person is going to run around here to go to Sly.
That is his word.
6. They can't fully get up here, so they're just going to be at that distance. Okay, so for you, let's see. Oh wait, they can do this though.
Oh no.
Okay, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is it against being frightened?
Nope.
Does a 24 work?
That does work. Okay, that sucks. But they can see, the other two see that. You need to make another wisdom saving throw.
Does a 15 work?
That does. You're going to need to make another wisdom saving throw.
Why?
I'm burning all of my things on this.
Does an 8 work?
No, it does not.
How
So,
about now?
that happens, and all 3 of these individuals come up, and they're like, stop the small one, now! And they go, all of them try to cast the same spell, only one of them works. You are now held. So, hold person succeeds, and you are now paralyzed.
The holy with wisdom.
Yeah, so it's like your mind. So you are paralyzed. Right here.
So, who's frightened?
Currently, Sly is frightened. Squally, what did you roll for your wisdom? I think you're good, right?
23, so
Yeah,
I'm good.
you're fine. It's basically just Sly that's frightened.
Oh, great.
In terms of your guys' group.
Because Sly didn't have the hero's feast.
That's right, you didn't have the Hero's Feast. And everybody else would be fine. Yeah, no, damn.
Everybody else is fine.
Okay,
Wait, what is the Hero's Feast?
the Hero's Feast was the thing you guys had before that allowed you to basically not be frightened. I just cast a spell on Sly, and I rolled a natural 20.
Don't be frightened.
Okay.
All aboard the damage train!
Who's doing what?
This person's going up to you and casting Inflict Wounds.
Stupid.
This is a...
Can I rage?
No, it's not your turn. It's not your turn yet. You go right after these people.
Doesn't help me now.
No, it doesn't. And you roll 6d10. That's 10, 18, 17, it's 25. And you got 25, 30. You take 35 points of necrotic damage, Sly, as the inflict damage spell
Yeah, that is a lot of necrotic
hits
damage.
you.
Fuck.
There we go. And the other person is completely terrorized by those creatures. That is their turn, and Sly, it is your turn now.
Okay, gee, what am I gonna do?
Hit him with your blood spear.
Ah, I didn't think about that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna rage and attack the thing that just did that.
Sure. You're attacking the red
That
cloaked
thing.
individual who just like came up to you.
So the guy right next to me.
Yeah, a young woman just comes up and sticks this right through. The Lord will give me great riches for this. And you just feel...
I'm gonna rage, and as I rage, I'm gonna pull out my claws with it and pull out my blood spear.
Okay, we're going for the claws.
Yeah.
Alright.
Ah, wait, hold up, wait a tick. Quick maths.
Wait a god.
Quick maths?
Quick maths.
Quick maths. While we're in this quick math moment, I just want to say thank you everybody for being here with us today. It's a really fun time. It's really, really enjoying it.
I like Dungeons and Dragons.
Now say it with more enthusiasm, Peyton.
Hmm.
Say it!
I like Dungeons and
No,
Dragons.
I'm not. I'm going to.
Do a little dance.
Make a little
I'm gonna
Yeah, we can
extend
do
my
it.
muzzle and my fangs are gonna come out instead.
You're extending your muzzle?
Yeah. So
Okay, so it's your bite.
yeah, my bite's coming out.
Ooh, okay. Nice.
Yeah. And then okay. And I pull out my blood spear and. I'm also gonna pull out my silver short sword. So I've got my bite, my spear, my blood spear, and my short sword. Yeah. We're gonna start this off by attacking the gal right in front of me.
Sounds
with
good.
my spear.
Get her!
Does a
Poke her with
21
the
hit?
sharp end.
Yes.
Cool. That is 9. Wait, no. That is 12
12 points of damage.
points of damage. Yep.
Very good.
Should I do that one again?
Hit her again.
With what? Should I try my... I'm gonna try my short sword and see if that does anything. Whack whiz!
Whack whiz!
Hey, that's gonna hit. That's a... That's not math. 24.
That hits.
Sweet.
What?
That's another 12.
Wow, another 12. It's really good. Okay.
And that's with the silver short sword. How are
Okay.
they looking?
They're looking bad. You stab them with a spear, you stab them with a sword, like, they reel back as you stick it in, and then you hear a voice in your head, it's like, that's for the mountain, man, my man! That's for the mountain, man!
Scream in her face, Mountain Man!
Mountain man! Fantastic. Okay, great. So that goes from you. That's everything. Now it's the Vistani's turn. Okay, the Vistani, they grabbed onto Kari. Kari gave a lay on hands to Wystera, and now they see this and everything breaks down. And they are freaking out. But they're seeing everyone start to go out, and Raka's gonna go first with Vistani. He sees the person come up and immediately try to hold you. This person failed, but he is going to pull his swords out, and he steps up and he goes, "Brothers, sisters, what are you doing? Get them free so we can fight these people! And he slices across and he's going to attack this person. Hits. It hits. Oh, but he has disadvantage because he's scared. They still hit. How many attacks he gets 2. So he comes in with a sword. There. Oh, he makes 3 attacks. Nice.
Hell
Okay.
yeah, Raka.
Hell yeah, Raka. So that is 3. So that's 8. That's another 6.
Sweet.
And the other one, I think, is going to miss. Yeah, the other one missed. So it's 8 and 6. That's 14 points of damage on to number... Shit. Is it 14? Yeah, I did say 14.
You did say 14.
Thank you very much. I did, in fact, say 14. Great. So he comes up with that. The other Vistani look at you all, and they're going to move away from you. Now, Wystera and Kari, you have a choice. They're leaving engagement, and they're going towards these cloaked individuals. Do you do anything? Mainly just asking you, Wystera.
No.
Okay. And Sly, this one's coming over to help you out. They're going over the pews, though. They have to make a dexterity thing. They totally... They just run up on the rotted pews and they're going to make an attack.
Dope.
So, they attack. They miss. Yeah, even with disadvantage. Disadvantage on that one. That is... That one's a miss from the... Oh, they're thugs. Yeah, so that hits, actually. They're coming in with clubs. That one misses. They get to hit twice, I believe. Oh, man, that was a natural 20. That doesn't count. That misses. And then that hits. Okay, so one of them hits. The one I said hit with you, right? That person hit them?
Yeah.
I think I did say that. Yes. Because they hit twice, so then for them, they dealt 5 points of damage to the one that was with you. Then one of them dealt on to number 7. There, 4 points. But that is not the one that, this is the one that did the whole person. The other person's going to try to attack the one with Ratka, and they miss by 1. Okay. So, the Vistani have taken their turn. It's now Kari's turn. Kari saw Squally just get shanked, and is going to look at you, Wystera, and say, "Are you okay?"
I will do my best.
Kari's going to run. 1, 2,
That's for you.
3, 4. Kari can't get to Squally at this moment. Kari's going to go 5, 6 to get in between all of this, and is going to take 2 javelins out, and is going to throw... Oh, she doesn't know, though. She doesn't know. That doesn't make sense. Okay, Kari's going to go there. She's going to take 2 javelins, and she's going to throw them at the vampire spawn. But she's in a position...
The Triton guy?
Yeah, the Triton guy. She's in a position now where she's giving you a bonus to any of your saves. That, I believe, is a hit for Kari.
How much was it? +3?
She gets a plus... gives you a +3, yeah. Nice. That's...
Nice top. Perfect.
Perfect. Okay, that one hits the vampire. She's not... She could... Yeah, she's going to do it. She's going to cast first level Divine Smite. And she's going to get that.
How dare he walk the trains?
1, 2, 3. She gets 4d8 on this. Alright, so 5 points of radiant damage and 7 points of piercing damage that is halved. 5 points. That's pretty essential, and then... Okay, great. There we go. Okay, so that has happened. That's Kari's turn as she chucks the 2 javelins. One of them hit. And now it goes to Wystera. Your turn.
All right. Which of the baddies is most damaged at this point.
You're getting a big cluster of a lot of people. I'd say, Wystera, if you want to forgo your movement to stay where you're at, I will let you do a medicine check to see the impact that has happened. You've seen who's been hit, but in terms of assessing who's the weakest, I need you to make a medicine check without moving.
Okay, fair enough. I will do all of that.
Okay. How you doing?
Hey,
How you doing?
hey, can I walk you home?
Hey,
Can I walk you home?
Hey.
13.
13? Okay. The ones that are looking the worst at the moment, like just off of a glance, you see 2. There is, and this is like relationally, there's the one that attacked Sly, and then there's Arrigal, who got hit significantly from Eren. Those are the 2 that you're seeing
Hey, look at us.
took the most immediate damage.
Okay, that's basically what I was looking for.
Smacking people.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a couple of Eldritch Blast shots at Arrigal.
2 shots at Arrigal. Sounds good.
Assuming I need them. That'd be nice if I didn't, but here we go.
Is he just like up on a thing?
He's up on top of the altar.
What a weirdo.
Just
Standing on the altar.
Just stab the officiant and then ran around and
19 to hit.
That hits.
Nice, thank you.
Well, it's kind of like
Is this the Catholic school?
he did want to get away from you. Like, yeah, getting there is weird, but getting away from you is like they run away from the half-life.
Outstanding!
Oh, what'd you get, David?
I rolled a 10, so that's 10 plus 5, 15 damage.
Oh my god.
What did David do?
Big blast on Arrigal there.
That's almost 16 damage.
And
That's
again,
almost 17 damage. I tell
Hey,
you.
and that's almost 20 damage.
And you know what? That's almost
100
enough damage to kill a wolf.
That's almost 100. That's
18
almost,
hit.
almost
18
100.
hits.
yes.
God damn,
Come
man.
on, baby. Come on, baby.
Go, Wystera!
I'll take it. 11.
You're just like bound on the floor.
Don't
11
let Liam
damage.
kill us.
11 damage.
11 damage.
You're just bound
Nice.
Go.
Fantastic. That was well done. We're gonna roll for the Vistani here on that. They are still frightened. Kari is not frightened. Wystera, that was great. Those were 2 big hits on Arrigal, but he's still up. Fantastic. It now goes to the Vampire Triton.
No, don't go over.
Yeah.
Now, Kari's just made the attack on him. He's gonna go up and attack Kari.
No, don't do that.
Can attack Kari? Okay, 16. He grapples Kari. He is then going, or it is going to then attack. It has a gender.
I don't know.
It is going to attack. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You decide. You can't.
I know!
Just to a creature you created.
I know. I'm sorry. I misgendered. Liam is the reason that this is bad. So.
But also the reason that was great. So you know,
I love you, brother.
You ride the line.
Hey, you know what? And he missed. So it's all going according to
Because
plan.
you psychologically damaged and
I psychologically damaged by it Triton. They completely miss Kari, and they do not close their wounds. But they have Kari grappled right now. So I'm just going to make indications of that. But she's not going anywhere. Squally, it is your turn now.
Okay, I cannot see the map, but can I see the map?
Got this. Take the robot.
Yes, I believe Andrew can make an adjustment so that you can see the
Thanks,
map.
Andrew. I appreciate you. Okay, so Arrigal's in front of me on the altar. I'm still standing behind the altar.
You're in front of the altar right now. To make the approach to actually do the whole weddings and the rings, you had to make the approach onto the altar. Or past it. So you are in front of it, and next to you is Arrigal and also this undead bride.
Yeah, you're the wet bottom.
The undead bride. Has the undead bride attacked anyone?
No, and the undead bride has not acted yet.
Okay. And then around me, I see my friends. You know what? No. Okay, so I am.
Worn out ways.
Okay. What is this?
So you're a tough guy. Like a really rough guy.
Am I in combat with Arrigal right now? Like if I tried to run away, I'd get He did get an attack of opportunity.
He would get an attack of opportunity. He wouldn't be having an advantage on it, but he would get an attack.
He's still adjacent to me, hey?
Yeah, and you're adjacent to another ally, which is not good for you.
So I wouldn't be able to use, like, I can't just firebolt him.
You could do that, but it would be with disadvantage.
Right. Because I don't have anything. Mace. Can I use my mace to hit?
Yeah, you can make an attack.
Have to be one of the charges.
It's a strength-based weapon.
Okay, so it's not just the charges. I can. Yeah. Okay, that
Yeah,
makes
you can
sense. Sorry.
swing a mace.
That was a stupid question. I'll hit him with my mace if I can.
You can. Let's see if you do it. This mace of terror. You take this, swing it. The mace of terror.
16.
16 hits.
Woo! Nice, 4 damage.
4 damage! Squally, you get up, turn around, take this lunky, like, mace, and you hit him right on the hip where Eren came in on. He's, You just see him, like, shrink back for a second. There's that moment of just, like, pure satisfaction for yourself if you hit him and you were just, like, feeling the poison go through your body, but as you've rejected it. Do you do anything else with your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast, or use my bonus action to cast my spiritual weapon.
Okay, I'm gonna give, what does your spiritual weapon look like? It's gonna be this guy.
It's a little arrowhead with the beak of a raven.
Fantastic. Where do you want it to end up here?
It'll still be that without my cloak, right? Yeah. It doesn't change.
I mean, as far as I get it, yeah. Because it doesn't have a material component.
Noise. I would like to put it behind Arrigal.
You got it. You want it to be right behind him?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Can you put that right behind Arrigal, please, for me, Peyton?
Yeah.
Right there.
I won't be able to stab him with it until my next turn, right?
No, you can do it right now.
Oh. For some reason I thought I had to wait.
Kick him in the painting.
Kick her in the balls.
Kick them.
I was making reference.
I know, and I like that reference a lot.
Does a 12 hit?
A 12 does not.
Oop.
Are
Cool.
you sure?
The spear sticks into the altar, and Arrigal gets out of the way. It then goes to Eren's turn. Eren. Oh no, it's actually the zombie's turn.
Zombie.
Tearing out from this yellowed, moldy bride dress, you see it is currently bound-handed. Oh no, one of the hands is not bound because they readjusted it. It is a zombie that reminds you guys of the zombies you fought the first time you came to Barovia. And it's going to take
The ones that killed Squally.
the ones that killed Squally, yes, and is going to attack Squally right now.
Good.
You love to see it, really.
You love to see it, folks. You love to see it.
Fans want it.
The fans, they're here for it. Squally, there's a 7 and then a 16 to hit you.
The 7 doesn't, but the 16 does.
Okay, this is with the claw. You take 6 points of slashing damage as it cuts across your arm, shredding your feathers, and you feel like one of its fingernails break off and stick into your flesh.
Ew.
Yeah, ew. Okay, now, Eren, it is your turn. You need to make a wisdom saving throw. But Kari's within range to get a +3 on this.
+8. 22.
Okay? You are no longer held. That's your turn.
Awesome. See you next time.
It's now Arrigal's turn. Arrigal, thank you. Arrigal, seeing the circumstances here, oh, it's not great. Well, he's going to try to get the hell out. He's going to jump away.
Bitch.
So Squally, he is not disengaging though, so if you want to make an attack of opportunity, you can. Okay.
Yeah, I would like to.
Great. And he has to spend an action to do this now because of his jump. Okay, so that's actually good. So he will be able to break through.
Does a nat 20 hit?
Oh shit, yeah!
Ooh yeah, ooh yeah.
Oh,
You can only do 1d4 damage though, right?
no, it's a d6. You roll a d6.
Oh.
Did you roll a d4 last time?
Yep.
You should have rolled a d6. That's what a mace does.
Double
I
dispense.
have
that
it
a crit?
written, for some reason I have it on my thingy.
Natural 20 isn't that a crit?
That is, so you roll 2d6 now.
Oh, okay.
As opposed to 1.
You're learning.
How much damage?
And
10 damage? Oh, damn, that's pretty good. Squally, you slam onto his back. Something cracks, and he steps up and he jumps onto the ledge of this window, and he breaks out through the window that is here onto the chapel. He turns around with a crossbow, and he's going to fire. Who's he going to fire at, though? This is tricky now. I think he's going to shoot at Squally.
fall to his death.
He's going to shoot Squally. Squally's trying to kill him.
No.
Still has disadvantage.
But he misses.
What a bitch. He's like, I'm gonna surprise attack you
And
guys.
then run.
I'm killing my brother. Ah! You're fighting back?
Well, I'm sorry that you guys have dealt like over 60 points of damage to Arrigal in less than 6 seconds. So
Die like a man.
he jumps, shoots, and it whizzes by, and he just begins to run and escape.
You're after me like a jar.
Like he doesn't fall through the window? Isn't it like,
Yeah, how
You guys,
how high is the window?
you don't know right now.
Squally, couldn't check.
Jump out the
So,
window and find out.
that's Arrigal. Now it's the werewolves. This wolf is gonna run up and is gonna get the vampire spawn that is fighting Kari, and is gonna try to grab it and just freaking rip it.
Are you an archer?
And those two are gonna go over there. Oh, they're still frightened, so that's a disadvantage. Misses.
Should I not have been attacking this? Oh no, she attacked.
That misses. Oh, they didn't multi-attack. Hits. Misses. And then one more on the vampire. Oh, it's a cock natural 20. Ah, it misses. But I do get one hit off on that fanatic. That's 7 points of damage. Still up. Yeah, the werewolves being frightened is not great. That one is not, but let's see the other one. No, definitely not. They are not okay. Werewolves are still freaking out. This is not the situation they want. It now goes to the fanatics. So, these fanatics here are being attacked by Vistani. They're just going to pull out their daggers. Or that one's going to pull out a dagger. Make an attack. Make an attack. Cuts one of the Vistani. For 6. Let's go here. There we go. It's 5. Alright. This one is going to run up, can see that the thing has gone down, is going to go up to Eren, and is going to try to inflict wounds on you.
No, back.
That's capped. That totally misses. Alright, the other one has that bandit come up on them. Oh, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? I think the best thing that they can do is, you know what? They're going to cast a spiritual weapon. They're going to have that spiritual weapon attack the bandit. That misses, and then they're going to try to attack Sly just normally. That's a 13 naturally plus 4. Does that hit you?
Yeah.
Alright, halved, you take 2 points of piercing damage. Let's see, so that one acted, missed. That one acted and hit. That one is now next to 2 bandits. It's going to cast Hold Person on Ratka. Ratka's held. He's paralyzed. Alright. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff going on. Okay, so... and now they are. Let's see. Oh, they didn't have to worry about the fright. They rolled already. They're good. Sly, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna attack the person who's attacked me.
Got it.
Blood spear. Black Wiz.
Oh wait, you did reckless last time. Oh, I missed. Wasn't good.
That is plus 30-20.
Dirty 20 is gonna hit.
Sweet.
Just though.
Just.
It's just dirty enough.
And I'm also gonna see about my short sword attack.
Likewise.
Oh, you guys see more. That is a 15.
15 to hit or 15 damage?
15 to hit.
Well, roll damage first for the other one to hit.
Roll blood spear damage. Roll blood spear
Yeah,
damage.
roll blood spear damage.
Okay. You might be murder. Yeah, there's been a murder.
Liam's not gonna be a jerk. He's gonna kill you with his one. Okay, maybe.
So that's 7 damage.
7 damage.
Yeah.
That person summons up a spear to try to attack the person, stabs you in the peck, doesn't go down as much, and then you pull the spear right past and with a beat of your heart, stab it right through their body and yank it right out. They're dead.
Cool. I grabbed.
Yippee!
Yeah.
Yippee!
Only
Okay,
like 20 more to go.
Where is the next nearest guy I can?
This one is being torn up by werewolves right now.
Are they on our team?
You don't know, they're just tearing up with the cloaked people. There's also the one that held Ratka. There's that one there. There's also the werewolf, or not the werewolf, the vampire that the werewolf is fighting here.
Who's the last one that hurt one of our guys?
Right in, guy.
In terms of hurt one of your guys, I mean the one that did really this is the one that held Eren last time, but that's really it.
But they're
Yeah.
away.
The Vistani have kind of changed and tactics and are trying to are helping right now.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go over to that vampire trait guy, I guess.
Sounds good.
As I do it, I'm gonna lick off the blood spear.
I'll move you up.
Yeah. And then okay, 7, 10. Nice.
Nice.
Okay, and then I'll use my. Okay, so now I'll use my extra attack on the vampire with my blood spear.
Blood spear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's make that work with. Okay, so 16.
16 hits.
Alrighty.
Hey everybody.
That is 11 damage with the blood spear.
11 damage is pretty good.
And then
It's not bad. It's not bad.
I'm gonna use since I'm dual wielding, I'll use my bonus action for my other attack. And remind me, I don't add my strength mod to this one. A straight roll for this attack.
Yes.
Okay.
That's correct.
Ruh-roh. Good thing it's still reckless. And that doesn't change a thing, so a 3.
No.
Yeah.
Doesn't hit.
I was gonna scream reckless in his face.
That's everything? Are you still frightened?
Yes.
These attacks should be with disadvantage. But you were doing reckless so
the
that's
straight state? Okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. The other person
What's frightening me?
the room. The room? Yeah. You were frightened because of your surroundings. Go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw though, and you are right near Kari, so you add 3 to this.
Add 3 to a wisdom save. Okay.
Yeah.
5.
Nope. Just like scoop.
I just kill this person.
Just screaming. Okay, the Vistani get their turns now.
It was pretty and now it's not. Oh gosh.
That hits.
2.
That misses. That's a natural 20 and a natural 1. That's a miss as well. So 1 hit. Rack is held, so he has to make a save. He fails. That Vistani misses. This Vistani is going to get the hell away from the vampires and is gonna kind of just. I think that Vistani's just kind of stand and watch. They don't know what they're freaking out.
Good.
Yeah.
Good
So
supervising.
they do succeed on their fear checks after this, so they're no longer afeared. And that one does 7 points of damage. Not bad at all. I'm gonna hear the radiance of something. Okay, great. So, Vistani done. Kari's turn. Kari is gonna hit this Triton.
Go, Kari.
Go, Kari. Attack. That's gonna hit with her sword. Yeah, she's gonna hit again. Now it slides here, though. She's actually feeling pretty good. So she's gonna hit, and she is gonna spend one more spell slot. She's gonna get a radiant damage. Oh no, she's not. She's not gonna do that. She's not gonna do that. There's a lot of people on this. She doesn't want to just waste that thing. So because it's dueling, she gets a lot of damage on this. +2, 7. Okay, so that's 3 points of damage on this guy. She's gonna make another attack. That's gonna miss. Okay, so that's her turn there. It goes to you, Wystera.
All right, can Wystera see the vampire Aquaman?
There's a lot of clustering around. I think you're gonna have. It's gonna be with like a half cover, but yeah, you can see them.
I would like. Could I move so that I could see fully?
Yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Without getting too close to.
Yeah, you can now fully see them. Also, I'll have Twitch go at the end of your turn because you haven't rolled for Twitch.
Okay, fair. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna take an Eldritch Blaster 6 at this dude.
6.
Sounds good. 6, right?
19 to hit.
19 hits them.
Yes, sir. Thank you. That is 11 damage.
11 damage on the Triton. Fantastic.
And number 2. 11 plus 9. That's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Excellent. And 3 plus 5. 8 damage.
8 damage. Fantastic. Purple beams shoot out of shadow energy, stabbing into this individual. What's Twitch doing? David?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said I'm going to do something with Twitch, so I thought that was a rhetorical question.
Yeah, what's Twitch doing?
Okay. Yes. I will say inside my head, Twitch, attack that lethal flucker. So she's going to go right at the Triton.
Sounds good. Coming right at it. She is invisible, so this attack has advantage.
Okay. And I will... that is... Sorry. 15 to hit.
15. That just hits.
Ooh. Just very quickly looking Twitch up. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. It is... Six damage.
6 damage, okay. What kind of damage is that? Just so I know.
That is piercing.
Okay. Is that it?
Yes.
Does
Unless
Twitch,
I'm...
yeah, does
screwing
Twitch
up
also have to
something.
roll for poison?
Oh, right. Thank you.
I have to make a save, correct?
Yes.
Thank you. I think I fail that saving throw, yeah.
DC 11.
Oh, I succeed. Okay, so I take half damage.
Yep. And... damage is 9, 10, 11, so 5.
5 poison damage. Thank you.
Poison, thank you.
Fantastic. Oh, and we changed it to psychic, so it's 5 psychic damage instead.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot.
I changed that. I forgot that too. Thank you. That's great. Okay, this vampire does close up its wounds a little bit, but it is still pretty roughed up. It's going to attack Kari with a bite. That's a hit on Kari for the bite. In terms of the bite, it's a d6 piercing. Okay, that's 9. And then 6 points of necrotic. Kari's thing goes down by 6. So 9, so 6 would be 81, and 9 would be 72. So Kari's at 72 HP, and this creature heals 6 points of healing. It also heals an extra 10 there, which I've done already. So that's good. Okay, so that creature does that. It's also then going to swipe an attack on you, Sly. That's a natural 20.
Yup.
It is just with its claws, though, so we're only dealing with D4s right now. 1, 4, 8, 12. So 12 plus 3 is 15. Half that is 7.
Take my time.
Alright. So that is the Triton's turn as it rashes out. No! No! And now it's Squally's turn.
Ooh, okay. If I jump up onto the altar, can I see Arrigal running?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Can do. Uh, 18.
18. You get up on the altar and you kind of like flap up and you kind of jump in the air a little bit. You see Arrigal went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Arrigal is 25 feet away from the window. And you can see behind the church, behind the chapel, in the courtyard, there are 4 Vistani individuals who have their gemstones in their rings, like kind of in greener clothing, like dark clothes. They are rallying to meet Arrigal. He is kind of mixing up with them. He says, "They're coming out here. And they try to jump through that window, get underneath, and attack them." That is what he says. That's what you see, but you do see him.
Nice.
Within.
He's 25 feet away from the window, so he's 35 feet from you.
How many Vistani are there?
There are 4. He's 30 feet away from you. Would he was that kind of cleric.
Okay. You know what? Yeah. Fuck it. Squally's mad. Okay, we're gonna have some fun here. We're gonna cast Guardian of Faith. In the space just before him, and hopefully within range of the Vistani that are there.
Okay.
I like that.
I like that too.
I like that.
This is a mob. This is a mob of Vistani basically. So there's like 44. Yeah, it's right there. That's good. There's like 4 of them. They're a mob. Okay, so you cast Guardian of Faith. What does that do?
Hell yeah. So I get to pick an unoccupied space. It lasts for 8 hours, and essentially a large guardian appears. All you see is a gleaming sword and a shield emblazoned with the symbol of my deity. In this case, we're just going to put a little raven on him.
Just a little
And any creature that's hostile that moves within a space 10 feet of that guardian must succeed on a dex save. And on a failed save, it takes immediately 20 radiant damage or half on a successful one.
So do I have to do that right now?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
As soon as it moves into a space within 10 feet of the guardian, which I would assume is casting it.
Okay, so I need the. I'll roll for Arrigal. Oh my god.
I want it closest to Arrigal, but I want it to hit all of them.
Son of a bitch. Are you serious?
I think he's about to die.
Okay. The other one's rolled a 14. Is that your save?
No, actually.
Damn it. Okay.
Oh, so they all take 20 radiant?
Yeah, they do. Like, Arrigal has a thing where he has evasion, so if he succeeds on a saving throw, he takes...
Here's the thing though, the guardian vanishes after 60 damage.
But Arrigal was first.
So so Arrigal would take half damage because he has evasion. If he succeeded, he takes no damage.
Yeah.
And the bandits that just show up
All
So what happens is, I really okay.
Get them.
So all of a sudden, whoosh! This giant guardian with a raven's head just shows up out of nowhere.
Just for funsies.
Just for funsies, and then there's like a bunch of people here.
Hello.
Now, Squally, I could flavor this for you, but I would love to know if you have a flavor in mind for how you eviscerate Arrigal with radiant damage coming from your giant raven-headed deity that just emerged out of nowhere.
I don't have any specifics except for the fact that it stabs him very similarly to how he stabbed me. And also, actually, a little flavor I'd like to put in there is I'm still mad at his brother for, like, bitch slapping me. So can we incorporate some sort of, like,
Some sort of bitch slap.
slap? I don't know.
Can it
Can
have
we
a feather on
incorporate
it too? Can it have a feather on it?
Okay.
Some sort of
So,
slap while he's
okay, so
dying.
here's what happens. We have Arrigal's talking to these Usanis, setting an ambush. All of a sudden, boom! This giant bird guardian just shows up, and everyone freaks out. Arrigal's about to turn, and as he turns around, this silvery like guardian, radiant energy with the voices of thousands of people that have lived through Barovia, takes its beak and stabs it through Arrigal's chest. And as it does, it opens the beak up and goes, ah! And as it does, it basically, like, the vibrations of that send Arrigal, like, kind of vibrating off of it. And then it, as he starts shaking, the thing just puts the hand behind its beak and, like, kind of, like, does that slide up like you would with a wine bottle with a saber and just, like, sends him flying. So that Arrigal flies, and then the spiritual weapon that is kind of, like, stabbed in the altar, which is kind of at an angle, Arrigal flies over and then gets impaled onto that spiritual weapon.
Nice.
And it's just
Nice.
starts to slide down it. And one of these bandits also explodes from the call of the the radiant burst. One of them just exploded. Holy cow.
Okay, so just to keep track of damage, because it disappears after 60 damage, but how did it get used?
3 damage to Arrigal. Because he had 3 hit points. And then
Okay.
20 damage to the Vistani.
Okay, so it's still there. So it lasts for 8 hours until it uses the 60 points.
Jesus Christ.
Can you move it, or does it stay right there?
No, I can move it.
Nice.
Oh, good. I'm so happy to hear that.
Wait, can I? Sorry, actually, before I say that, 1 second.
I'm pretty sure you can move the guy.
Okay, while that's happening, you Squally, the zombie's gonna attack you. Zombie's coming up and is gonna attack you.
That's fair.
Miss and natural 20. Alright, you take 10 points of slashing damage from the zombie.
Spirit shield. -7.
I don't know. It doesn't say that I can move it. It just says that the guardian.
It's just kind of
appeared
there, I
and
think. I think it just shows up there. Bless you.
Bless you, bless you.
But it's like, yeah, it's like a big occupying spatial thing. Anyway, Squally, you only take 3 points of slashing damage from the spirit shield.
Hey.
Nice.
I'm also sorry, and sorry, I didn't use my my spirit weapon, but I would have used my spiritual weapon to whack the zombie.
Okay, please do.
Whack it.
Whack it
Whack.
with fire.
Whack it.
Whack.
Does 17 hit?
Yeah, it does.
Nice.
Does that mean it has to move?
7 damage, please.
This way?
7 damage is pretty good. Okay. Zombie is gone. Eren, it's your turn again.
This lady was attacking me, right?
That lady is attacking you.
I'm gonna bonk her.
You're gonna bonk that lady?
Fuck this. 19.
That hits. That very much hits.
Oops, hold on a second.
She doesn't move.
13
13 points of damage.
No, 13 to hit on the second one.
13 just hits.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they're not very armored.
Okay. 24 damage total.
24 damage total. Holy cow. Alright, yeah, she's still up, but yeah, you bonk her. And she bonked.
And she has disadvantage on anyone that isn't me. But
Okay, fantastic. I don't think it's going to be an issue for her.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, so the wolves, still frightened, attack, disadvantage, miss, hit, yes, yeah, miss,
That's a miss.
and hit. Okay, so that's 4. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, so basically, well, I should do the math, actually, before I do that. That's 6, 8, and 4, 12. That's exactly what they have with 0 hit points. So these two wolves take this person from their pew, and just, like, for the last few turns, we're just, like, ripping them apart. So you guys just see red cloak and organs be shattered across here as they tear into that person. Good. The werewolf that is on this Triton is going to attack it. Misses. But now they roll for their frightened, and they succeed. And these ones are rushing up here. Yeah, they start kicking through the pews, getting to make their way up. Okay, now it's the fanatics. One of them is going to cast Inflict Wounds on one of the thugs with a natural 1. No. It's going to cast Inflict Wounds on you, Eren. 16 plus... That's a 19 to hit. That's a 9. Okay. You take 2. Well done, damage. You take 20 points of necrotic damage. That's them, and then there's one on Ratka that is holding them. They're going to attack Ratka with advantage with the Inflict Wounds. It's only a 12, they miss. Okay, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, that's all that they are. It then goes to Sly.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my blood spear. I'm still frightened, so I should probably. I'll do it recklessly, so it's just
Straight roll.
Yeah. That is a 21.
That hits.
Okay. Attacking this guy again with my blood spear. It's 10.
Nope, doesn't hit.
Okay, and silver short sword. That is a 14.
Misses.
That is 12 damage.
12 damage. 7, that's pretty good.
That's all I can do.
Okay.
The roll. What do you think? It's still
Roll,
still frightened?
roll that at the end of the turn. You have
With
+3.
Okay. That is a 22.
You are no longer frightened. You are accustomed to the scenario. You killed a couple people.
You know what? This was not bad. Clean it up a little bit.
So the standing's turn. They're going to continue to attack. They're still not moving. They're no longer frightened either, so they're doing good. Those both hit. One of those hits, so that is 6, 12, 15 points of damage on that one. They're still up. Damn. And then the one that's going to attack there, that's just barely a hit, and that does 4 points of damage to them. Points of damage. And now Ratka. Oh wait, they have to make a concentration check. They still have a hold of Ratka. He's gonna try to save. He fails. The bandit doesn't do anything because he's just kind of watching the situation. That is the Vistani's turn. It's now Kari's turn. Kari's gonna attack this vampire. Kari hits the vampire's attack again. hits it both times, is not going to use... Oh man, she really wants this vampire to die. But she doesn't want to waste her things. No, she's not going to do it. Okay, those are both really good hits. Oh, and then she has the side of her dagger. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3. That is 9, 4, and then 8, 4. So that is 8 points of damage on this creature. It is still up. But it goes to Wystera.
All right. How many zombies are surrounding Squally?
1.
Just the one?
Yeah.
Just the one, okay. All right, so, and that Triton is still up.
Yes, Triton is up, Zombie is up, and there are 3 cult individuals here.
Okay. So, is the Triton immediately threatening anyone?
Kari, Sly, and one of these werewolves are threatened right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna throw my first Eldritch Blast at the Triton vampire, please.
Sounds good.
16?
16 hits.
Uh, 8 damage, please.
8 damage on the Triton. Okay, it's still up.
I'll do it again then.
So yeah. Go ahead.
26 to hit.
26 is gonna hit. I think that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
26 hits? Yeah.
Just barely.
Just barely.
And,
Barely.
9 damage.
9 damage. 2 shots. This thing is dripping corrupted blood, just like sopping through its like translucent, like scaly skin. I forgot to move the Vistani that are outside. Now, Squally, they're gonna sprint away from this thing. Do I need to roll that dex save?
I believe.
If they take damage,
If they step into
leave
the 10 feet.
I think if they leave the...
If it moves to a space within 10 feet.
For the first time on a turn. So yeah, if it's only the first time on.
It's when they start their turn, I think they have to...
Any creature hostile to you that moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on a turn must succeed a dex save. But here's the thing, they're right next to it, and their first step is within that 10-foot space as they're running away from it. So I think that means that, yeah. I think that means that that's a situation. Yeah. Okay.
Or does it mean that it's only once, like that it only happens once if it's for the first time?
I'm not... Yeah.
That moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on turn.
On its turn. This would be the first time on its turn.
Okay.
So I think
For the first time on a turn.
First time on its turn.
On a turn.
On a turn. On a turn, yeah. Oh, so weird. Yeah.
Weird verb.
Yeah.
Is it getting damage? Basically, is it getting damage as it's running away from it to get out of its space?
Yeah, that's the question. It does make sense though, because it is stepping. It's like stepping in a space that is within 10 feet.
Yeah.
It would be dumb if it's like, oh, we gotta run away, and then it never deals damage. Yeah, chat. What does chat think? Oh, I love it.
It's not the point of election.
Yeah, it's like.
Okay,
chat,
then yeah, make a dex save.
I'll do it. I rolled a 5, which is a 6.
Nice. So they take 20 radiant damage, please.
Great. So there were 4 of these guys before. One of them exploded, and then as this runs, your little thing just goes, ah! And 2 more burst with radiant light. One of them is getting away and is running away as far as they can.
Cool.
Yeah, that ambush did not go well. Okay, it is...
What ambush?
That's a good question. It's now the Triton's turn. They're going to try to attack Kari again. They miss. And now they're going to try to take a swipe at Sly again. That may be a hit. But Wystera, you need to make an attack with Twitch.
Oh, damn it! Sorry.
Please
Thank
remember
you.
that. Thank you. But this is gonna, there's gonna be no advantage on this roll.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you.
What's your armor class, Sly?
13.
Okay, this will hit Sly unless Twitch kills this thing.
Okay, so. Come on, Dave. Add 14 to hit.
14 doesn't hit.
Damn it.
Damn it, David.
Sly gets hit and takes
Sorry, Sly.
dice. 4, 2, and then dust free.
I gotta say, I'm not a fan of the damage train.
Choo choo.
Choo choo. 9 points of slashing damage. That's 4. 4 points of slashing damage. Thank you, Sunny, who gave me this this wonderful damage train.
Was it Mac?
It's really cool.
I like the train.
No,
you
I like.
No, it was
It's travel.
Fun.
They said it's a traveling caravan for me, and then I did it one time in our session. It's like time for the damage train. Choo choo.
So you got something nice and
See, I like the train. I like the fact that it rolls die, but I
Yes.
don't like that it's the damage train.
What is the theme of this episode, everyone? Liam is the problem. Whee. Yeah, there are themes in this story. And one of them is a super theme.
The last one was don't wear a strap on to a wedding. That's why I saw. That's why. Does Eren still have that on? I was wondering where it was, honestly.
The reason I took that out of my head.
Squally, it's your turn!
Please.
Cool. I'm gonna.
What?
Hey,
What a theme!
it's a message everyone can get behind.
How far am I away from the zombie bride?
It's right behind you.
So I can't use
It's right
range still.
No, you had disadvantage with range.
And I'm just gonna whack her with the mace.
Whack it with a mace.
Fuck a mace.
Whack it.
Whack a mace.
Fuck him good.
The new fun. Oh gosh, sorry, I have too many tabs open, you guys. Here we go.
Sounds like a you problem.
Sounds like an issue.
15.
15 damage?
No, 15 to hit
Oh, 15 hits.
with the mace.
Fantastic.
Does it hit?
Yes, that hits.
Cool.
Hearing our clear try and do.
5 damage, please.
5?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and
And
roll
then
a
I-
D. Go ahead and roll a D20 for me, Kylah.
I also want to hit her with my spirit weapon.
Sure.
Do I do that?
First, you have to roll a D20.
Okay. 12.
12. Okay. One of the arms that lashed out to cut you flies off of the creature and lands. Where does it land? It lands right beside it at the altar.
Ew.
Actually, no. It actually, funny enough, it lands right in front of you. It like lands right onto you. You slap it, and you start catching and juggling the arm. It's like trying to grab at your face.
Squally turns green.
Yeah, he
the
does.
good kind, like the I'm about to throw up kind.
Go ahead and make a spiritual weapon attack.
18.
That hits. As the spiritual weapon moves, Arrigal slides off of it, and it begins to adjust and turns towards this creature.
Nasty.
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
6 damage, please.
6 damage. Yes, that does damage. Fantastic. Okay. The arm is going to attack you.
Great.
What?
Misses.
Knew it.
And now
I knew it.
the zombie attacks you and also misses. So the arm tries to snatch your beak, and then the zombie tries to bite at you at the same time. So...
Scully's like dodging.
Okay, it is now Eren's turn.
Hey. I'll bonk her again.
Go ahead and bonk her.
Like this. What does that say? That's not a good number. That's a better number.
16.
That hits. You wanna roll damage?
That's 15 damage.
You bonk her and you stick it right through her chest, and her ribs collapse and she dies.
Cool.
Right.
Is the zombie still alive?
Yes, it
Turn
is.
around and bonk the zombie.
Go ahead and bonk that zombie.
He's lifeless. That's a natural 20.
Oof.
Brutal.
Right. 12. 14. Plus. Yeah. Yeah.
6.
So 20.
20?
20. It's still just plus 6.
You take this, you basically catch the zombie with it like on its bridal gown, and you swing it, and it explodes. All the other body parts explode. The black, like kind of purplish mist, the bluish mist, scatters off this thing and explodes. The arm is still trying to grab its Squally, but the rest of the zombie is destroyed. And that's all she wrote with it. Technically, oh no, technically,
You want it?
yeah, I do want it. Thank you. It is now the werewolf's turn.
The werewolves.
One of them's, she's gonna run up and try to get onto that vampire. Yeah, they're all three of them are just gonna get up on this vampire. They're not afraid anymore, and they're just gonna try to tear this thing apart.
Not afraid anymore.
You hear that? That's a natural 20 and a natural 18, so those both hit. That's a natural 19, that hits. And the 2 doesn't. So 2 hits and 1 crit. So, that's max damage. That is max damage. 10, which is 5. That's almost max damage. It's 9, which is 5. So 5, or no, 9 is 4. So that's 9 points of damage to the Triton. Okay, let's see what this crit does. That is 5 plus 7, 12 plus that. That's 7 points of damage. It is still up, but these werewolves all get in and start breaking their things off, like forcing this Triton to come apart. One of them grabs onto the vampire's throat and is just extending its neck. It's like the Thing, where it's just stretching and stretching farther and farther as blood's popping out. The fanatics are gonna go. They're gonna cast Inflict Wounds one more time. That hits the thug. 15. That's 21 points of damage. It's still alive, the thug there. And the other one is gonna try to attack Ratka, who is held, so it's advantage. Ratka gets hit with an Inflict Wounds as well. And paralyzed, correct me if I'm wrong, does paralyzed count as a critical?
I think so.
Yeah, it's a critical hit. Okay, so he takes 8 plus... Oh, 8 plus 9, there's only 17 points on Ratka. Okay. That's their turn. Sly, it's your turn.
I'm gonna keep attacking this vampire that's right in front of me.
Sounds good.
Is this dead?
That phone dead?
Yep. Yeah, you lost your
Oh.
2 homies there.
Oh, damn it.
I just looked up and it was black, and I didn't seem like the
I
light
have the
stuff.
charge cord. I just never plugged in my phone.
So goose.
See him.
Such a silly use. Thanks for talking that. Anyway, what you doing? Or do you want to wait until you're on camera?
No, I can just roll.
So
Yeah,
it's gonna be on.
I can't believe this. I'm going to my trailer.
Andrew, you want to get him on camera?
That's fine.
I can do this.
No.
Fish Islands.
Just keep it on the map.
Get that man a camera!
No.
He needs vanity.
Don't do it.
Oh! Oh! Get him on camera! What is that on camera?
It's Hamilton.
That's a natural.
That's a net 20. Should I roll for other attacks now or the
wait.
damage?
Just see the damage.
Okay.
Ignore me.
That's distracting. So
How's he supposed to roll
how am I
damage?
supposed to roll damage if you're doing that?
How's he supposed to work in these conditions?
That's a good question.
Going into it.
I've been asking myself that while he's been living with me for years.
Sweet. I get that. I get 4. 2 savage attacks.
Wonderful.
So
Okay, now he has 2 cameras on him, Andrew. He doesn't need 2 cameras on him.
Okay.
yeah.
Back
It's
to
not
you.
that bad. I'm
Yeah,
that
back to
One
Liam.
more.
Back to Liam.
There we go.
Whoa! The damage is good.
15, 21, plus 29, that is 32 damage with my bloodstream.
How do you want to kill this train? Just shanking it
Yeah.
as the werewolves are spilling it. It just like
Yeah,
sprays
and then
blood
I'm
over
gonna-
everyone.
Okay.
Yeah?
And then I'll drag my tongue on the...
Drag your tongue on that. Fantastic.
7 again.
That
Where
goes over the
is-
new temporary hit points you had?
I lost those.
Okay, great.
Where's the next thing I can fight?
Cultist, cultist. And then there's all the Vistani and the werewolves.
But the standing are our friends.
There's also the arm flailing in Squally's hands right now.
The werewolves have been helping us until they attack
Yeah,
us.
I feel like I don't want to do anything there. Where's the nearest cultist? How far is he?
He is
What?
here is 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet away.
Cool. I'll run up to that thing and attack it.
Sounds good.
The blood spear.
Well, you jump over the shoulders of Ratka, who's just totally frozen.
Yeah, blood spear again.
Sounds good.
That is an 18. No. That is 21.
21 hits.
Cool. That is 12 damage.
12 damage. What number is this one? 8. 12 damage doesn't kill them, but it gets them pretty dang close,
Okay,
and
well, I'm gonna use my
their concentration drops on Ratka.
cool. I'm gonna use my bonus action and bite it for my.
Oh, damn!
And I don't add my strength to the damage roll.
That's right.
So it's my
Yeah. Thank you.
but I add it to the attack roll. Does an 18
Yes, indeed.
Cool. And then bite is. That is 6 piercing damage.
You rush up to this individual, stab them. Raku comes out and kind of looks at you, and then as you do, you clamp your face onto its face, and you tear off a portion of his face,
Sick.
and they die.
Oh,
And Ratka says, "Very good."
Okay, and then I gain hit points equal to my proficiency. So
Holy cow! You guys are making quick work of these guys.
Should I? If I roll for temp hit points, do I just get the new ones, or do I replace it?
You
if
get
they're-
the new
replace
ones.
it if it's
So
higher.
if it's lower,
You can take the higher one, or you take the lower one. Yeah.
You can just replace it if it's higher, essentially.
Essentially, yeah. But you get rid of the other one.
but I choose.
You choose.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
if
you
it's
can
lower,
take
you
the
can
one.
just keep the 7.
Yeah.
No, it's 9. I'll take that.
Sounds good. Okay. That's
Oh
slide.
wait, no, sorry, I didn't kill it with the blood spear, so I don't.
Sounds good.
Never mind. So it's like
Okay. With that,
minus.
it goes to the Vistani. Ratka shows up. He smiles at, "Very good, my friend. Excuse me," and he's gonna run past you, and he's gonna take a sword and stab that person. Miss,
That person.
hits, and hits.
Stab that person.
And the blood begins to soak. It's a good thing they're wearing the red cloak. And they die in Ratka's blades. Pulls it out. The Vistani, everything starts to kind of settle, but there's a strange tension. Ratka swipes the blood off his blades. He kind of wipes it down, and he smacks one of the thugs. "What do you think you're doing? We broke bread with these people. And now we have pea soup with these people, and now you are trying to
Do you have pea soup?
Not now. Not now. You are trying to keep them detained. You are bringing them as captives in this place. What are you doing? They immediately say, "Sir, we're sorry. We didn't know any better. What do you mean you didn't know better? It was the Chamberlain. The Chamberlain. What? It's like Strahd's like personal servant made you like said something to you. His mind is quite powerful, sir. I don't care what his mind is. Your heart should be with these people. I'm sorry, everyone." And he turns to you, Wystera, and Kari especially. I'm sorry to all of you. Now, I will leave in a moment. But first, and he pulls out his swords and he stares at the werewolves. I want to know a little bit about what's happening with our feral friends here. All of the werewolves kind of stand in their like hybrid forms at all of you, snarling. The one begins to change back. She looks at all of you and she says, "You don't have to worry about us. We're actually surprised by your little efficient here." I stare at you, Squally. And by
Squally
this one,
turns pale.
looks at Sly, Eren, all of you. We were coming in here to try and put a stake through the heart of our rather arrogant host. But it seems that we're also coming here to see if there are any of his allies that we could end as well. Our intentions, at first, were to pluck this little bird. However, we were surprised to hear what came out of his mouth. She walks up to you, Squally, and she's got these like long, these like bones, teeth, fangs, and just like random bones around her neck. And she kind of leans up towards you. Her hair is in a strange kind of like these like twisted buns. And she looks you in the eye.
Squally is like shaking, especially since the last werewolf he met, so he's just like,
"What is your intention here? Efficient?"
Well, my intention, as per my speech, was to not have this wedding occur. And hopefully that might stop whatever's coming from Strahd.
She looks around at all of you. Looks back at the standing. Well then. We may be able to work together in some capacity. Go ahead and make a persuasion check, Squally.
Dozen 18.
Ooh.
18. Okay. This werewolf addresses all of you. I'm just looking for my book here. No, I don't. They step up onto the steps, kind of looking at all of you. Says, "My name is Ulika. I am a member of the werewolf clans here in Barovia. And our intention is to end this wedding and end the reign of the Count Strahd von Zarovich."
Well, funny enough, that's our plan.
I'm speaking right now. Now, it seems that your tasks, well, your task and ours is the same, but you seem very well equipped to be able to handle some of the tricks that his allies can play. We were not expecting this entire place to completely fall apart, and part of me feels as if the entire castle is rather treacherous now. I believe it is in our best interest to work together. So whatever your goals is here, let us know and we'll do what we can. But we do demand one thing in return.
Would you like to say what you demand, or are you just going to stare at us?
Our numbers are thin. We require many to be able to actually support our clan. And one of you has shown a rather feral nature yourselves. We will aid you in your pursuits in this castle in the ways that we can. But he comes with us when we succeed. She gestures right to you, Sly. And the other werewolves will look at you intently. And you hear one voice. She's like, "Bro, what's happening right now, bro?"
Dude, these mountain men? Are these mountain men? Do we know these guys?
Bro, what's going on, bro?
They want me!
Yo! They want you, bro?
Key, no, shut up! Shut up!
And that's where we're going to take our break, everybody. Alright, so, for everybody here that's in, like, the players here, you guys are welcome to a break. I think we're going to come back in, like, 15 minutes or something like that. We'll do that. For myself, I'm going to do a quick washroom break, get a little bit of water, and then I'm going to come back onto the stream. I don't know how many people we got watching right now, but I'm going to come on. And then, yeah, basically I'm just going to come on and talk a little bit about the campaign or answer any questions that people have just in general. But yeah, I'll talk a little bit about the origins of this game, so you have some fun with that. So yeah, we'll come back right away and see you in a little bit.
I has a very quick question.
You have a very quick question?
Very quick question. Was the vampire who fucked me up with a wheelbarrow shiv, was his name Akiran or
Akiran?
Yeah, Akron? What was the name of the werewolf who attacked me naked?
Oh, that was
wheelbarrow
Kirill.
shiv?
That was Kirill, I think.
Kirill? How do you
Kirill.
spell that?
Kiril.
Cool. I had that very misspelled and mispronounced on my notes and just wanted to double check. And then Molten is the wizard dude, right? Or the guy who was leaving. Molten was the.
Oh, Molten, yeah. Molten was the wizard dude, yeah.
Cool. I have questions.
Great.
But anyways, thank you.
Fantastic. Okay, we'll come back right away, guys. See you in a bit. Bye.
Okay.
Whee!
Oh.
And I just muted us.
Fantastic. Yeah, and what we'll
And
do, I
I'll
think,
put
is like...
the stream. Now, how late do you guys normally play?
what time do we go to? We usually go to like 10:30-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, 10:30.
Sometimes it goes later.
It goes later sometimes, but we also started on a pretty good time right now, so
Yeah.
10:30, maybe 10:45. What can you do? Yeah, especially.
Okay.
Yeah, is that going to be okay for you?
I think so. Yep.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much for all this.
No.
Great.
I've got some ideas for you for the next time around.
I'd love to hear about that.
Right. Yeah. Go take a break and.
Here, how are we looking like in terms of the stream? How's everything?
Good. I don't think there's anybody there.
Okay, fantastic.
Sorry to say.
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean, it shows as.
That's great. Well, it will still upload basically to
Oh.
YouTube and all that, right? It will.
Actually, we're still live. Why are we still live?
Is that because of my audio?
Oh, yes.
Do we want to do
That
this?
is the okay. Yeah. So no, that's okay. I can show
Okay,
you how
great.
to mute it.
Fantastic.
All we need to do. So this is one of the shit things that's supposed to mute you. Anyway.
Is it because of this camera?
And the audio's back on. It's about a 30-second lag, too.
Interesting.
I counted it at one point.
It's on me right now?
It is.
Hello! Hi, everybody. So yeah, we're just in our little break time here. But I wanted to take just the time here. As we noticed, we didn't see anybody was like right now on the live stream, but I did want to take this time to talk a little bit about the campaign, because Novice DMing for me has been the main focus of the actual company itself was to be like kind of an education, like through tabletop role-playing games actually. And that for me was what kind of inspired this whole thing, and then we started actually recording the games and actually wanted to start running stuff, which was a tremendous joy for me. And so, what was it called? I was going to say that like some of the things that I really like talking about, Strahd was my first ever pre-written campaign that I ever did, and it really opened my eyes a lot to how a campaign is structured, how you actually process a lot of, for example, the biggest thing that changed for me was knowing that NPCs had their own inherent stat blocks, like these like creature cards that I use. I didn't realize that that was something that was important to use with those. Like I would just make my own stat blocks and I would write them all in a notebook, and I would always reference my notebook, or I would just look through the monster manual to find something, and then I would like homebrew different abilities and different skills based on certain creatures. But then Curse of Strahd itself was the campaign that made me actually start to process and look through, what is it called? Actually like helping me save myself time. Like I was like, hey, this creature shows up, and it was in bold in the text like a banshee or a werewolf, and I was like, oh, this is how you record this. Yeah, so it's a really campaign that I really loved in terms of like figuring out how to streamline and focus a lot of my actual efforts into being a dungeon master. Yeah, I was gonna say, what is it? I see the two players right over here, and I was just like, do you guys have any questions for me about anything whatsoever? Not like character questions, but like about Strahd's, about the game or anything like that.
On the spot, I feel like I
Where
would
do you
think
come
about
up
that.
with this stuff?
Man, I get it from my players. That's where I get it from.
That's bullshit. You know it.
I mean, yeah, a lot of the actual stuff that we've been doing here, there was a point where I think it was Kylah made a choice to go off into a lake and wanted to try and talk to the lake at some point.
The lake.
Yeah, and that basically altered the entirety of the...
Crazy.
It was absolutely wild.
Let's go with that.
Oh man, that was like in our first year of playing?
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
Let me find out.
Yeah, that was quite early.
Wow.
6 or 7 in.
See. Try to find it.
So having Kylah check out all the notes and all that.
After the winery.
It was June 26th, 2022.
Wow. June 26th. Jeez Louise.
So, 2 years ago.
Now look at this.
Yeah. So that is where I get the ideas from. My players. They do it. Alright, well, I think we're all met right now and we're all here. So, if we're all kind of down for it, we can begin to dive back into the little world right now that we have going on. So, coming back in, the werewolves have just spoken. Zolinka, she doesn't have an N in her name. Zulika and the other 2 werewolves are there. Ratka has chewed out the Sani that are with him, saying, "Alright, we can begin to go into the castle and we'll start looking around, and I'll try to intercept my people to make sure that they are aware that we're not going to let this happen again. So just to make sure that that is the situation." Raka and his people are going to start going down, and we're going to go here. Because I'm going to let you guys know you have different directions you can turn through. They are going to head up the stairs this way. It's going to go up this way. What was that, Kylah? Okay, I thought I heard Kylah. I thought I heard someone kind of do something. As Raka begins to escort, he looks at all of you and says, "Well done. And once again, I am very sorry for this disrespect. And I thought my people were stronger than being able to be influenced by a simple chamberlain."
It's okay. We're all still alive. We got through the fight. That's all that matters.
Did you know this was going to happen as the wedding? Did you know Strahd was going to do this?
Did I know this? No, I assumed that he was going to be here and that the ceremony was going to go through. I had no idea that everything was going to be completely disgusting and decayed, and I didn't have any idea that he wasn't going to be here.
How did you become the ring bearer?
Well, myself, I'd spoken to this chamberlain and the whole process of everything, and essentially I was showing up as a sign of good faith, and we were able to present some of our finest rings as an offering, and then I was asked to be a part of it.
Who was this chamberlain?
Would you have done something if Strahd was there?
Well, absolutely. And his name is Rahadin. This is the same. Yes. See, you know them.
More than a chamberlain, yeah.
Can I insight check all this?
Yeah, absolutely.
That does 18 get me.
18? Something is not sounding right or feeling right for you when you're talking to Ratka. There's something...
Why
There's something that's not feeling right. And as he's kind of like beginning to leave, you start to feel like he's trying to get out as fast as he can. And he feels like he knows more than he's letting on.
And at this point, the werewolves have exited.
No, the werewolves are still with you.
Okay. Wait, don't you think that we should have had a plan to figure out why he wasn't here? And together, it sounds like we have people we can rally with.
Wystera goes over and starts talking to Kari while this is going on.
For sure. What are you saying to Kari?
I say I lean over and whisper, "You'll know. If this," and I wave at the castle, "if this whole thing is an illusion, what if every single thing in this valley is actually an illusion of Strahd's?"
Wystera, I don't want you to get all like freaking. Don't play around with my brain like that right now. I don't. Okay, that's.
Just saying. That means the only people. That means there are only a certain number of real people.
Okay, yeah, I really didn't need to think about that now. Okay. Oh, okay.
Are we real? Like,
just keep it in your back pocket, Wystera.
Okay, great. So now, not only do I have to think about the idea of how to kill a freaking sociopathic monster, but I also have to think about nihilism. That's great. Fantastic.
Well, what's one more thing?
Squally, are you trying to hide your feelings towards Ratka right now?
Yeah, I'm trying not to give off that I feel like something's up, but I'm trying to get more information out of it.
Okay. Give me a deception check, please.
14.
14. He says, as you are beginning to go, he says, Squally, I think that what you are all going to be able to do, like you are all going to plan out something that is going to work better than we can even come through. Right now, I'm very concerned that my people are around here waiting around some corner to ambush all of you. I want to make sure I intercept them, and I want to make sure that they are aware that we need to be working together. But do you know where we're supposed to meet? Do you know where we're supposed to encounter, or like where we can find Strahd?
Do I believe him?
You don't. You do not, and you can feel like he's not picking up onto you as well.
Ratka, I don't think you should leave. I think you need to stay right with us, and I think our allyship is powerful. I'm confused. What were you? Squally's kind of flustered a little bit, but he says, what were you doing in town? You recognized me, didn't you?
In town?
In Valaki at the dressmaker's.
Yes, I recognize you there, of course.
How?
I was able to see through your illusion. I could see that it was you.
Then how were you able to just be in the town living with everyone in the red cloak?
Well, because they let us in. Because the Vistani have... Squally, why are you asking me this?
Ratka, why are the Vistani here right now?
The werewolves at this point, Zulika kind of moves around and she says, "What's going on?" The ones kind of begin to motion around. They're looking at you, Squally, and they're looking at the Vistani.
I don't believe you're being honest with me, Ratka. And I want to know what you're doing here right now.
But Ratka looks at you, looks at the werewolves who are beginning to walk towards him and the rest of the Vistani, and he says, "Squally, trust me when I say I would never do anything to betray you or to harm you.
I can't trust that unless you tell me what you're doing and what your plan is.
I told you. I'm going through the castle. I'm going to find our allies. The ones that you all dined with. I'm going to find them. And I'm going to make sure that we are together.
Squally is just making dead eye contact. Like, he's not even looking at his friends or the werewolves at this point. He's just looking at Ratka.
Squally, I want you to make another insight check for me. This is not an insight check for a, deception, because you already know he's lying, but I want you to make an insight check for me on what he's saying.
23.
He said, I want you to hear me that I am not going to harm you. And he really emphasized our friends. He really wants to play up that angle of we are your allies, we are there. But you highlight that moment where he says, I'm not going to attack you. When he said our friends, it felt as if he was encapsulating the fullness of all of you. That full general wash of your group. But when he said he's not going to attack you, that felt very specific. He will not attack you specifically, Squally.
Let me ask you this. Do you not trust us or our other allies?
Of course I trust you. That's why I think that you can guide the hands of any gestures to the werewolves as they all kind of snarl towards the Vistani. These individuals to find the valuable places that we can target, to find exactly where Strahd is. You tell me where you want us to meet, and we will be there. And you all must know where we will find Strahd.
Do you not believe it would be better to have as many allies as we can?
Ratka stares at you, and Zulika looks. It's like, the small bird has said that we will speak here, and that is what we will do. If you cannot stay, then there's a way to keep you here.
Well, he definitely wants Ratka to see that he's kind of disappointed, that he's trying to fight other battles and not focus on the main one. But he's gonna let him.
Ratka looks at you, looks at the wolves. And he's going to run. He's going to run.
Just sprints.
He sprints, and he sprints up the stairs, and the rest of them are going to run as well. And the last thing you see in his face is a look that, of a deep regret. but also a look that feels like there's nothing else you can do. And all of them begin to sprint up the stairs. You hear Zulika goes, Rigger, Norsh, go! Rigger and Norsh are going to start sprinting after them.
Oh god.
Or Ryger.
Squally's gonna try to
Ryger.
stop that. He's just gonna be like, wait, leave them. And then look to his party.
What? Well, I'm over here, so I'm. What just happened?
Dude, where was this conversation happening?
Because if they're over here, and I'm just like.
So Squally was
Yeah.
like...
Squally's by the altar. Squally's by the altar, basically.
with Radka?
Speaking across the chapel with Radka.
Oh, then
Yeah.
I heard the whole
okay.
conversation.
Yeah, you guys heard this. The wolves stop as the Vistani begin to disappear and rush up the stairs.
Listen, we're all doing this together, no matter how we have to do it. Just let's go.
And where are we going?
Well, we thought Strahd was going to be here, so I don't know what. Maybe he's in his quarters. Maybe he's not even here.
Well, the Triton was saying that he was preparing, that he was in his chambers, but I don't know how honest that was.
So Wystera straightens up, looks at everyone, and says, Jewel, can we try again?
We can.
We probably should.
That's probably not a bad idea. Now that you mention it.
I believe it may be now or never. I
Well.
only hope I am right.
Sure. Do we remember how to get there?
Yep.
Yeah, the fastest way for you guys to get there is to go past Raka's office.
Yep.
Or Rahadin's office, not Raka's. Rahadin's.
Sorry, yeah.
Raka's got an office.
Because I've got an office now.
Yep.
He ran away and he just claimed an
Okay,
office.
this is when I asked Wystera, what happened to you?
Rod
This-
didn't happen.
Wystera looks down at her hands. Liam, is casting Eldritch Blast enough to break her hands, or her bound hands, or is she still bound and looking kind of sad about it?
The zombie?
No.
Wystera.
Wystera still had her hands bound at the beginning of the wedding, so I'm wondering if Eldritch Blast pulled that off, or whether she's still bound.
Oh, you're still bound, yeah.
Right. Okay.
I love the
So
idea of still
Wystera
being
looks-
bound, but I'm like, yeah, I'm a spellcaster. Shoot. You don't worry about
Well,
it.
you never know. Yeah, Wystera looks down at her bound hands and says, I was an idiot yet again. Would someone mind, please? And Wystera holds her hands out.
Kari will take her sword and cut the binds on you.
Thank you.
Alright.
I did something I should not have, and I hope that I will not do that again until the time is right.
Well, to be completely honest, I let myself let my anger get the better of me in that situation too, Wystera, so let's just move forward with this.
Thank you. Let us get to this jewel as quickly as possible.
Alright.
And then Wystera, I walk over to the wolves and tell them the plan and a quick version of why.
All that Zulika says, you see the two other werewolves change back their forms. Ryger and Norsh begin to kind of like get this like sick smile on their faces. Zulika goes, you know, I've always wanted to tear the heart out of this count. Alright.
This is what we are going to do.
Well, fantastic. Lead the way.
All right.
Can we tear his heart out?
Sorry?
Can we tear his heart out?
Well, hopefully. Anyway, Wystera strides off towards Rahadin's office.
All right.
And then while we're walking, can I ask Zulika a couple questions?
Yeah, you got a question?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
Zulika, do you know Kirill?
She says, yes, I know Kirill. He's the head of our pact.
Are you friends?
She just looks at you with a dark glance. Go ahead and make an insight check.
Oh no. 10.
10? This is not a conversation she wants to have with you. Not at all right now. So, you guys do notice that in this chapel there are two staircases. There's the one that Vistani ran up. There's this giant spiral staircase, and there is the main hallway that leads back to the main hall. You guys are going to go... The fastest way is to go to the main hall and go back to the staircase that leads to you guys' like that spiral staircase, a smaller one. But, do you guys want to do anything else while you're here? Like,
I'm
quickly.
I'm gonna keep trying to... Oh, actually, where's Arrigal's body?
Arrigal's body? It's by the altar.
Before we go, can I inspect him?
You want to loot the body?
Well, when you say it like that, not really.
No, loot the body.
Loot the body.
Inspect is much more erudite.
I would
Inspecting...
like to inspect.
Fantastic. Inspecting the body.
Considering the way you killed him, I don't think you have to worry about that.
Alrighty. So, on Arrigal's person, you find 220 silver pieces, as well as 60 gold pieces. You also find a letter, a couple of letters actually, on Arrigal's person. And they are written as being addressed by the Burgomaster of Barovia.
Two?
They are just letters that... It's like the Burgomaster of Barovia has written this. As you look at them, they are letters of distress asking for help. Asking for, like, someone to come and help. Because the situation in Barovia is dire. And there's multiple letters written.
Are they addressed specifically to him?
Not to the Burgomaster.
No, I mean, are they addressed to
Arrigal?
Arrigal
No.
specifically? Okay.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna take those
Okay.
letters, but I'm gonna leave the money for now.
Leave the money, okay.
Because I know about all those chests, so I'm not really gonna...
Scully's like, small potatoes. We don't even know where
I'm
you're
like, I'm not really worried about that. Does he have any weapons besides the mace? Like a small crossbow?
Good question. Arrigal does. Arrigal has on his person, I'll let you know. So Arrigal has a short sword, and also has he has a crossbow, like a light crossbow, and he has this like dart launcher that is attached to his wrist, his left wrist. Yeah, that's what he's got.
I would like the light crossbow because I missed mine.
Sounds good.
And are there any bolts?
There are bolts. There's about a dozen bolts,
Does it?
and each of them is laced with a poison.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, 20 bolts.
Yeah, for the poison itself, it's a DC 15 Constitution save, or it will deal 2d6 poison damage on a fail and half as much on a success.
I didn't write that down fast enough. Say that one more time. I'm so sorry.
Sure. Light crossbow. You got 12 bolts, and these 12 bolts have an inherent poison with them.
Yeah.
DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Or the target takes 2d6 poison damage for half as much on a successful save.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, after doing this, I do want to keep trying to talk to Zulika.
Zulika, fantastic. You guys begin to open the door to the hallway, and then you begin to walk with everyone.
I just think it might be good if we know about him a little bit better, and if you're, say, not allied with him any longer in this allyship, you know?
Do me a favor. Like I said, we're not going to talk about Hero. We're not going to talk about anything. We're just going to help you in terms of fighting Strahd, and that's it. Understand? So let's take care of this heart. We'll move on from there.
Well, no, I don't understand.
Hey! Don't push it, alright?
See, I think it's very much important that I do push this.
Stop talking about it. Well, actually, you see, we're going to...
You get halfway down the hallway, and then the werewolves gotta just stop for a second. Zulika just looks at you, and just says, "What do you want? What do you want?"
Well, personally, I had quite a terrible encounter with him, and he brought me to Strahd directly. So knowing that you guys are not in cahoots would bring me a lot of peace in doing this. I've already had Ratka leave, which makes me not feel great about doing this with you. And I'd just like to know that we're all on the same page.
We're here right now. That Ratka is not with you right now. Take that as an assurance. I want you to make a persuasion check against an intimidation check, please, Squally. I'm rolling intimidation right now.
Oh, I see. D20, second of the night.
That's a natural 20?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to tell me...
Plus 8 insight, if that matters, so that's...
Oh, it's not an insight, it is a persuasion check.
Oh, sorry. Right.
It does matter, though. So what did you get total?
20. I have plus 0 on persuasion, so never mind.
Okay. Squally, I want you, in this moment, as this werewolf, as she is looking at you, daring you to keep pushing your luck, to keep pushing this boon that they have given you. And I want you to push, and I want you to express yourself openly here. I want you to go for it. I want you to really push it. I want to hear Squally get really vocal on this werewolf.
Okay, well... Can we trust you?
With this, yes.
And without this?
Then we have our own matters to worry about. And that is why we want him. Pointing back at Sly.
Okay. I catch you. I have one last question, and then I will drop the subject entirely.
Go ahead.
Do you know a Molten?
Yes.
Was he leaving you spells to use?
He was beginning to teach the pack magic so that we could better understand and better approach our enemies. But it was a distraction for quite a few of us.
At this point, I'm going to look to my party members. Werewolves with magic. Did you hear that? Molten. We met him. We trusted him. Anyways.
Did we trust him?
Well, we didn't really trust him, but
Doubt.
we walked. We hung out with him for quite a bit.
I guess out of necessity.
That's all I need to know.
Why was he teaching the pack magic?
Or why was he teaching them magic?
I can't hear you.
Yeah, like I quietly kind of asked them, why is he teaching magic?
Well, why were the direwolves attacking him too? But he was leaving packages of spells for the werewolves.
That too.
Zulika, she speaks and she says, Molten came back to us almost a week ago. Essentially reporting on individuals that he had seen and had worked with when it came to facing off against a giant tree. And from this whole process, you pointed to yourself, I don't know what that means.
We were the people that hit the giant tree.
Okay, then
The
yes.
tree
That's all
actually like ripped my chest open.
Keep that part. No, that's
So you're the one he talked about.
I don't know.
Molten had told us about the experience that you had all undergone. Essentially being dragged off and speaking with Kirill as Kirill is taking on him as his right hand within the pack. That's the situation. That's how we found out, and because Kirill found this to be favorable, he gave Molten permission to start teaching the pack members magic, which many of them are inferior towards, and which I personally reject.
Okay, fair enough. I'm not good at magic.
Slightly pats Eren on the head, proudly.
Yeah. Big hand. Yeah.
Proud Pat.
And thank you. And now I keep walking.
Alright, you guys begin to go back through the hallway. It's darker than before. You get to a set of double doors. Who opens them up?
I'll go first.
Alright.
That'd be Wystera.
Wystera and Eren are going first.
Yeah,
I think so.
Alrighty.
Uh-oh, what are you pulling out?
bonus.
Slightly
map.
quavering voice.
Secret map! Boom, boom, boom! Hi, damage train.
It's a map. Wait, what's the map called?
It's a map
No,
of
it
a
isn't.
map.
And you guys begin to go back into the main hall here. You want to go right here? You guys begin to come in through this entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of minis. Eren and Wystera begin to come through. The second you both open up that door,
Mm-hmm.
Put Sly.
Let's see, where are you at? Thank you. You wanna get slide?
17 wolves.
Also, where's my spirit guardian?
Oh, it's
He's hanging
outside.
around.
It's hanging outside.
Still just there.
Show me what you got.
Yeah, he stays for 8 hours.
Fantastic. The second that you guys open the door, in the main hall, the gargoyles reactivate. Ah!
Oh no!
Oh, come
Can we
on.
notice them? Can you get
Yeah.
danger sense?
Yeah, you guys are gonna notice them. Fantastic. Do you guys want to roll for initiative again? Or do you want to keep your initiative standings
Close
from
the door.
before?
Wait,
Close the door, back away.
Why?
Just
Why?
leave.
Why?
Just leave.
Let's just
Just
kill
close
the
the door.
gargoyles.
I don't believe we're allowed to do that.
You don't think we're allowed to do that? You just tried to cast a spell that would stop Strahd from getting married.
Yeah. What do you mean we're not allowed to
I
do
mean,
that?
This is D&D. You guys do whatever the hell you want.
Why are you trying to follow the
Are we
rules
just
now?
walking out the door and going around?
Alrighty.
But where
we still wouldn't we not be using it.
we have to take the long way.
Are these the blaster gargoyles, or which gargoyles are these again?
These are the gargoyles that were in the main hall that when Wystera was trying to chase down that one vampire.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
How many of them are there?
8.
More than 8 of us. Maybe. There's a few of us. There's around 8 of us.
So, as I'm saying this all up, do you guys want to maintain your initiative order from before, or do you want to re-roll for yourselves to get a better chance?
Better chance, my initiative's fine.
Well, I mean, put it to a vote. I mean, Wystera would like to re-roll, but how do you guys feel?
Hey, we can re-roll, I'm okay with that.
I'm mid, so
That's okay.
I could roll better, I could roll worse, but you guys.
You guys want to do something? That bug is one of the gargoyles.
What? That's not fair.
Kill it!
It's not his turn. It can't move. Yeah. Okay. I guess we're rolling.
He's
Okay.
cheating!
Go ahead and roll. Everybody roll.
Oh no.
Well, same as last
That's
time.
the same pretty much.
Our-
I'm one slower.
What, Sly, what'd you get?
14.
14, okay.
I was also one more, right at 21.
You guys better have gotten something way better.
The silence isn't promising.
Yeah, what'd you get there, Squally?
I got 12, which is better than 4.
Hey,
is better than
that is
4.
There you go.
David.
And Wystera got 14.
Hey.
That's
Okay.
better than...
You
I
are,
still last.
you are all going to be able to go before the gargoyles get a chance.
Kill it!
So, Eren, you get to go first. They are still above, so they just activated.
I can't do anything!
Yeah, exactly.
That's stupid.
Like how high up are they?
Oh, they're like a good 20 feet up in at least, well no, they're after. It's like 40 feet high.
I move to the middle,
Okay.
and I take the dodge action.
Sounds good. Wystera, what did you say you rolled?
14.
Thank you. I believe Wystera is going to be able to go before Sly here.
I'm gonna die here.
Alrighty, and then with that, the werewolves are going to go.
And do what?
And go around.
The werewolves are going to rush up here, and essentially what they are going to do...
Sprout wings.
No. They
Rats.
run here, here, and up. And they look at you and they see the gargoyles. They go, if you have somewhere to be, go there. We'll try to hold them off.
Well, that's convenient.
But I already took the dodge.
And they're going to ready themselves to start tackling some gargoyles. Alright. Kari is going to go and is going to look at Wystera, look at you guys. She says, okay, where are we going?
Wystera points up and around to the tower where the jewel is.
Well, you're gotta go to the stairs because they're gonna lead you down steps. Like you got a ways to travel.
Yes.
Sounds good. So you point in that direction that you have to go.
Yep.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Kari just begins to run there. Actually, she's going to stand in the middle because then anybody who dashes can maybe get in her aura. Okay, so she does that. It then goes to Wystera. I'm assuming
I will dash,
Sounds
please.
good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Great. It goes to Sly.
I'm gonna dash, and as I do, I'm gonna grab Eren with me.
Go ahead and make an athletics check.
And somehow give advantage because I'm doing the opposite.
No, because you're giving the dodge action, not the help action.
Oh, right. I'm gonna get advantage from rapies. I'm gonna give advantage from rapies.
It's just going to determine, you just got to roll.
Oh, that's a 26.
Yeah, you scoop and go. Yeah, like a football peck. You begin to pick them up and begin to rush.
I don't know how far I was here. You were there. So
You can move 80 feet.
if I'm I'm dashing 80.
Yeah.
So what's that? What? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 40, 45, 50. I don't know, where are we going?
You're going into the stairs. Basically, Wystera is guiding you guys to go down the steps of the spiral staircase.
Okay. I'll follow along.
All right, and Squally, it's your turn.
Yeah, I guess I'm dashing since everyone left.
All right, and Twitch is going to be right behind you there.
Yep.
55, right here, 6. Yeah, 6 is right there. Okay, great. You dash. Amazing. And now it's the gargoyle's turn. As it happened before, every single one of you gets out of the threshold. They don't start to chase you, but they are going to start immediately protecting this hallway. Here's the thing. I don't believe, and I think I have their stat here. I just need to look. Just so I can tell you guys the situation. Yeah. As far as I remember it, I'm going to grab my one little sheet here. Nobody has to follow me on this one. Whee!
It's confused.
Joys of having the library right behind you.
Love it.
Yeah. Gargoyles' attacks are not magical. So they are not going to be able to do any damage to these werewolves. But these werewolves are going to fuck them up. So you guys just see 8 gargoyles swarm in on these 3 werewolves, and they are just going to start chipping away at them. And you guys are free to run wherever you need to.
Wow.
I
So,
gave up.
they are going to be here for a while, though. 8 gargoyles is no laughing matter, and their attacks aren't magical either, so they got resistance to it. But you guys begin to go. You run down the stairs, and you are making your way downtown. Well, down the castle, but you know, that's true. And I think with that, that is where we're going to end our session tonight, everybody.
Oh,
Making our way downtown.
Yeah.
Walking fast.
Yeah.
Takes us fast and I'm
Fabulous.
homebound.
Do. Yeah, fantastic, guys. Well done. I think what we're going to do here is we're going to quickly end the stream so that our wonderful Andrew can take off here. Thank you so very much, Andrew, once again.
Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you guys so much for staying on the stream. I'm sure the technical stuff is going to sound really wild on this time, but we are going to be working on it for sure if we get another one going here. But I want to say thank you to everybody. This is I'm still very happy about how this turned out. I couldn't be more happier to try this out with all my wonderful people. Love you guys so much. Thank you. Don't go anywhere on the Zoom meeting, guys, too, because I'm going to let you know the experience points you all got for that fantastic encounter. Fantastic. And that's going to be it. So, to everybody, thank you all so much, and take care. Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.